No, I'm giving myself an out here, okay? Did I forget to separate the audio? Yes. I'm just going to make a note of it at the front of the pod. Hey, if
Yeah.
we sound a little off this week, it's a
Yeah.
audio blunder by yours truly. My bad.
It's fine.
I'm a fucking idiot.
It's fine.
Also, if I'm yelling, it's because my ears are clogged. I cannot hear myself. So if I start yelling, just be like, tone it down.
Fair enough.
Okay, this is Kana.
Ooh.
Oh,
I like
what a
that
good
guess.
guess.
A whole
This
lot.
that little black thing. I don't know if that's a rot right there.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know if that's a rot. I'm still saying Kana.
Whoa!
There we go, T.
All right. You absolutely love to see it. Hello, everybody. We're guests of the game. While I play, you guys asked a lot of questions this week. A lot of questions. Ooh wee. Let's go. Let's do it.
Maybe
Kyle,
we
take
get
it away.
Ember Labs next week.
Well,
What are they working on?
Well, that they made Kana.
Oh,
But we have-
yes.
I don't
It's been
know.
a long time since we've seen
Yeah.
anything from them.
This looks too real. Whatever this is. It's like GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
the Arc Raiders.
If it's
Something
Arc
about
Raiders,
the
I'm leaving.
foliage.
If it's Arc Raiders, I'm leaving.
Something about
Aha!
Fair enough. Fair enough. Listen, we can't all guess it for sure.
So something scary-ish, maybe, because that looks like broken glass and stuff down there.
Yeah. But like I also it's also giving me like Division vibes.
Yeah, I didn't play that. Maybe.
But yeah, I think it scored better than 73, so probably not. So Kenneth says Surge. Let's try Surge.
I've never even heard of that.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, good job.
What the heck kind of game is the
job.
Surge?
It is like Dark Souls, but in a sci-fi
Oh.
setting, which
Makes
is what I
sense.
want
Why I
FromSoft
haven't-
to do so bad.
Nice. Look at us being on.
Nice job, nice
wait, what is
job.
it? En Fuego.
And Fuego. Call us butter because we're on a roll.
Oh,
God damn.
okay.
I have a guess already.
This is either Far Cry
Uh-huh.
or the Iron Bark. Iron Bark Lookout. Shoot.
Firewatch.
Well, no, not Fire. Well, Firewatch
Okay.
it could be too. But there was
Yeah.
an indie game that I played that was like episodic, and every episode was different.
Okay. Let's try Far Cry. Let's do Far Cry first.
Okay, I would say 5 probably because
Yeah.
that.
Two. Tegan's on fire.
I'm leaving. I'm never doing better than
Wait,
this
she gets
moment. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
She's on fire. We need to clip this out and put it everywhere.
I do need to bring up Steam though and see what that other game is called because
Holy
Fierce to
shit, that's
Fathom,
crazy.
Iron Bark Lookout. That was the other one I was
Nice.
thinking of.
Oh man, Tegan is on fire today. And Fuego.
I either guess it first guess or I've never heard of the game. There's no in between.
All right, black and white. I'm thinking this is Obra Dinn. That's my first guess. Damn. Jonathan says, "End the stream now."
We're done.
We can't. Oh, what was the Assassin's Creed in Victorian London? The steampunky one.
Yes. Syndicate.
Syndicate. Let's try that one. I'm just going to do Syndicate because I'm not going to embarrass myself by misspelling assassin. Ah, damn.
Okay, so you're building a gun.
PS3 360. I got nothing from this.
That could be a James
It wouldn't-
Bond. I mean, that's a PP. Wait, no.
I was gonna. It wouldn't be a hitman, would it? I don't think you like build a gun like that though.
No, I don't think so.
Looks very familiar.
It almost looks like it's first person a little bit.
Or what's the game we had? We had one a couple weeks. I always want to call it Splinter Cell, but it's not Splinter Cell. Oh, but that was the third person also, where you had like it's stealth mode.
Oh, okay.
This
Let's-
looks something
We had
like
one a couple weeks
Bethesda-y
ago.
for some reason. Yeah. Go for it.
Let's
Sorry,
skip it.
I'm getting into it. I'm gonna start doing this.
It's an RPG.
Like, it looks familiar.
I have no idea what this game is. Like, why are you shooting a laser beam? It looks like you control. Is it like where you control multiple people in your party?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why give
So
one
Kenneth
of them
says
a variety?
Resonance of Fate.
Let's do it.
Good
Again,
Lord.
never heard of it.
Good
Never
First,
in a
Lord.
we're
million
alternating
years.
first guess. Never heard of it.
Oh, it's made by Trice, though. I should have heard of it. Huh. Oh, who's calling me?
Gave him a gun.
Covina, California is calling me. Oh, is it the statue?
The statue is calling.
Well, now you gotta answer.
Nah.
Hello, are you the statue?
Hello, Mr. Inspiring Thickness.
Oh boy,
Hello?
that's what I call Luke's
Are you
mom, by
this-
the way.
Are you this creepy statue in the middle of the desert in California? No, I think you have the wrong number. Creepy statue.
It wants to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
They're asking for Jose. I really confused her.
Hey, that looks legit.
It was a legit call.
God bless.
Okay, what? I'm blanking on the name now because of course I am. What was the name of the game that I had put on our indie list where it's the one in Rome and the day restarts?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? Why am I blanking on the
Oh.
name?
I can see it. It was a mod from Skyrim, right?
Yeah.
Oh. God, Talos Principle? Is that it?
No.
No.
I always get those two mixed
I
up.
literally had it on the list and now I can't remember what it's called. Shoot.
It's not Sleeping City or anything. No, it's Forgotten City.
Forgotten
Yes.
City.
That's
Yeah.
what
Okay.
Silkanet. Thank you, Silkanet. We can try it. Nah.
It looked
Whoa.
like Roman curtains.
It did. It definitely did.
See, we should have stopped. I broke my record.
No, it's okay. We'll get. We have, I think, 2 left. You will get another one first try.
Not rated. I'm not getting this one either.
Let's skip this one. 360. Oh boy.
Also, it looks like different art styles every picture.
Mm-hmm.
Skip
No
this.
idea.
Fucking Angry Birds?
Is this
Worms.
Alien Hominid? No,
But-
that's not Alien Hominid.
No, well, no, it's Behemoth. The Behemoth made Alien
Oh,
Hominid,
is
right?
it? Okay, I'll put it in there then. Battlebot Theater.
All right.
I
all
heard
right.
about it.
One more.
No, we have 2 shots to get Tegan another perfect shot.
No, it's too much pressure.
Oh, here we go,
God.
Tegan. This is it. This is the one.
No, it's not. Now there's too
Yeah,
much
it is.
pressure.
Name that tile.
Name that tile. Resident Evil.
Are we going with
Do
the
you know
first
what
one?
it is? Do you
No,
know what
I
it
don't.
is?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
No, not the first one.
Okay.
But I don't know which one.
Do you want to go
Resident
2?
Evil 4?
2.
Two.
Damn it!
Damn.
Damn, not even in the series. 86, so it can't be Pokemon.
There's a classroom.
Looks RPG.
Yeah. Want to put in a Persona?
Yeah, I was thinking Persona.
Persona 4 Golden?
I don't think it's golden.
How many
Persona
personas are there? Holy crap.
There's a lot.
These kids, they don't know when to stop.
Let's do 2. All right, it is in Persona.
Okay. Oh, and
It
it's
is in
PS2.
Persona.
So Persona 3.
Yeah, let's go 3. Yeah. there we go.
Nice.
Good call, Joe.
Thank you. I see a classroom and I'm like, that's Persona. All right, one more.
All right, here it is. Can Tegan go 3 perfect 1 of 1 guesses? Oh yeah! Here we go.
Guess this game that you would play in a school in elementary. Great.
The Oregon Trail.
Put it in.
Jonathan says 37 degrees. I don't have it. You want to skip it?
Yeah.
I could have told you that.
Come on now. Come on now.
Sega Genesis.
Genesis. Skip it one more time.
Whoa, what? Excuse me?
I would not have guessed a fighting game from all of those previous pictures.
Nope. Definitely not.
This pisses me off.
This isn't like an early virtual fighter, is it?
No.
And why? What is this superhero, man?
Right?
Jonathan's Eternal Champions?
Let's do it.
Sounds good to me.
Hey!
Holy
Oh,
fuck.
yes,
Nice
Jonathan.
job.
All right, everybody, let's do this. It's time to start the show for realsies. Kyle, write down 11 minutes and 40 seconds.
Okay.
Are you writing it down?
Can you give me a second, sir?
Write it down.
Jesus Christ, so pushy.
Oh, wait, no longer. Greatness has arrived. Welcome to episode 456 of The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we chat about the latest and greatest in all things PlayStation each and every week. Like this week, we chat about what the hell is in the Mojave Desert. Helldivers is getting a film adaptation. Marathon has done right by the plagiarized artist. Yacht Club Games needs Mina the Hollower to be a hit. We predict the game award announcements and so much more as we do it live each and every Wednesday night over at youtube.com/PS Trophy Room and on audio services the very next day afterwards. And for the audio people out there, my bad if we sound a little weird this week, okay? At top of the notes, I write, remember to record separate audio in StreamYards. I forgot to do that. I hit live anyway. We're coming in one audio feed. You don't know what any of that means. It just means one of us is going to sound a little weird. My bad. That's a whoopsies on me. Egg on my face. But you know whose face is perfectly clean? The greatest co-host, whoever will be, Mr. Kyle Stevenson. How are you, sir?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, you.
Oh,
Could it
thank
be?
you.
Then who?
Oh, yeah. 12 more work days. That's all I got for you at this moment.
Brother, same. Got 12 more of these. Today has been just one of the worst. Like, it's just been a really rough day for me. How about you, Kyle? You hanging in?
Hanging in as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been stressful with the award stuff and the indie game award stuff, and then just regular work stuff and family stuff. It's been a lot.
Yes. And speaking of the Platties, right? Because listen, your indie game awards, I don't want to say that they're not a big deal, because they
You
are.
realize we are a judge for those indie game awards.
100%. 100%. And I will like to say here, the Platties, a bigger deal. The second annual.
Why do I
Platties.
even show up every week? Like,
Don't even know
You know
why.
what? It's because of Tegan. It's not from you anymore.
That's fair. Half our audience is the same. So listen, I wanted to get the Platties right. The last week and a half has been kind of a disaster on my end, so we're not going to get the Platties on time. Usually I would love to have it the first week of December. We're going to push it upwards to the first week in January. Voting will start, and then on the last week of January, we'll have and hold the Platties. It just gives me more time to plot and plan and just do this little award show right by our fans. So a little delay, but it's going to be worth the wait. So thank you for keeping me honest there, Kyle. even mean to. I just stumbled upon it. And alongside me, the greatest co-host, whoever is, whoever will be, Mr. Tegan. How are you, sir? Did I say mister?
You took my thing that you lead into me, and you just like, you know what? Let me do it for Tegan too.
All right, Kyle, you host
I'm
this week.
so
I'm done.
much better now. No, that was great.
That was
Please do that
fantastic.
every week.
It was great.
All right, fair enough. I've had 3 hours of sleep. I'm a bit of a mess. T, how are you?
I'm great now. We had, obviously it was just Thanksgiving in the US not too long ago, and right before Thanksgiving, Baby Light decided to come down with something. So she has been sick since last Tuesday night, and then I got it. Luckily, not as bad as her. I didn't get the fever, but I had the chest cold and head cold. So today's the first day that I've really been able to talk. So for people on my Patreon, I've been releasing some like shorter videos on my Patreon, and it's just like I sound like I've been smoking 20 packs a day and hacking up a lung. I'm constantly like muting my mic. Today's the first day that I feel like a human and I don't feel sick again, which is great.
Nice.
But also if I'm like yelling into the microphone, it's because I still can't hear anything. So I can't hear how loud I am. So if I said to the pre-show, if I'm yelling, just tell me to tone it down a little bit.
All right.
But we're recovering. Baby Light is finally back in school today, so I was able to work a little bit today, and we're getting back to it.
Yeah, man, there's something about like all my friends who are having kids, and like you've actually really opened my eyes to like how germ infested these little dorks are, because they're just getting they're getting you sick every other week.
It's awful. And when I was teaching, I pretty much was immune to all of it, because when you're in the schools, you're better at it. So when I was teaching, I pretty much would get one big sickness every year, and it was always in November. It was always a chest cold. It always sounded like croup, like the nasty cough, Yeah. And it would be in my lungs. And sometimes it turned into pneumonia, sometimes it didn't, whatever. But it was always in November, and it was always that chest cold, like to the point where my coworkers and my boss would be like, "It's November, how you doing?" Because every November, like clockwork, I would get this stupid thing. And then when I stopped teaching and Baby Light was home, I didn't get sick ever. And I was like, hell yeah. Now she's back in school. November hits, I get a chest cold.
Well, you hate to see it. You hate to hear it. That said, I do want to start with 2 starter questions. One's a bit of a vindication moment from yours truly. The other is a genuine Black Friday question. Let's start with Kuno Guy, who writes in, just like you can too, you head on over to the Trophy Room Discord, be part of the fam. You're able to drop your questions into the questions tab. We read them out here. It's as simple as that. They write, "Hey, Joe, long-time listener to the podcast. I listen to you guys when I'm cleaning at work. Why haven't you released the list yet? Hashtag not that list. Thank God. Just kidding. On Sunday, I thought, did he release the list or not? And I was going to have to chime in with the others, but I was shocked to find it. What trophy sicko games was he hiding? How many jumping burritos dwelling in the shadows? The answer was none. Good job on a solid list. I have way more, quote, junk food on my profile. What makes a good trophy profile to you? P.S. Just wanted to reward you with a lifetime membership to PSN Profiles. Keep up the good podcast with the trio. Keep hunting and keep playing PlayStation." Thank you so much, Kuno Guy. Listen, I am what I is,
That's false, though. You have the remaster of My Name is Mayo Platinum. Like, what are you talking about? No junk food.
That is come on, that's a badge of honor. Everybody has.
I don't have that one. I don't have the remastered one.
Come on, you guys didn't listen to Podcast Beyond and get the original.
I have the OG one.
Yeah.
I do not have the remastered one.
But isn't that hilarious, though? You have to have it. Come on.
I was just disappointed at the lack of waifu games. I'm going to be completely honest.
Yeah.
See, I'm a man of the people. I'm not a sick, depraved freak. Come on.
At least not on this account. There's a secret account. Like,
I mean, I
gotta
have an
know
old
there's a
account.
secret one.
I do have an old one. I have no idea where it is, though. That said, what makes a good trophy list?
I don't know. Just like for like your personal one, like it's just like a badge of honor. As it's almost it's going to sound really pretentious. It is the tattoo of the gaming world,
Okay.
where they show you your life in gaming on this platform, and like what worlds you've been in, what feats you've done. That's kind of how I view it. If you see like a low percentage count, that just means like you weren't gelling with it. But if it's higher, then obviously you love the game. So like, yeah, that's how I view
Are
it.
the Call of Duty platinums akin to the barbed wire like arm tats? You think?
The tribal,
Yeah.
they're pretty
So-
close. Yeah.
Mr. Light's grandpa, when Mr. Light might have to correct me on the timeline of this, but I'm pretty sure when he was like 70, he was a retired Marine, fought in Korea, absolute badass, was an anti-tank gunner. This dude, you did not fuck with him, okay?
Okay.
In his 70s, he went and got barbed wire tattoos on both his biceps. As a 70-year-old man.
That's fucking metal.
I know.
All right, fine. He gets away with it. Thank you for your service. But the rest of y'all, if you're not a cool 70-year-old tank driver, dude, you're out of here. Yeah, no, I just think it's about just like truly platinums have become, did I really love this game? Then I'm gonna attempt the platinum.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can't, for example, like Arc Raiders for me, one of the trophies is bugged. I will never platinum that game, sadly. But if it's at like 80%, yeah, then I really like the game. You know, what about you? Like, are you trying to play like if you know the platinum's out of reach, what is a good percentage to stop at?
Whatever the percentage is when you beat the game.
All right, fair enough.
I don't think there's anything that necessarily makes a good or a bad trophy list. I think if you're a platinum hunter, obviously the more platinums the better. But I think I think a platinum list mostly just shows who you are as a gamer. It shows like what your bread and butter is, what your comfort food is, what you like. And even still, I have played countless hours of Skyrim. I only just got the platinum on it this year. So it's like some people it's super important for, some people it's not. It used to be very important to me when I was an Xbox girly with achievements, but now I just don't really have time for that. So games that I might want to try to get the platinum for, I don't have like the ability to sit down and hunt them anymore. So I think it just mostly is like a piece of art that shows you who you are or shows others who you are. And if you have a lot of those like easy platinum games, that shows me that you just want a game just for the clout of it and not necessarily the love of it. And if you have a lot of games that you don't necessarily have platinums for, or a lot of games that are diverse and you have a lot of platinums for, that shows me a little bit more of who you are. Or if you have a lot of games and you haven't gotten any platinums, that shows me who you like. I think it just shows who you are as a gamer. And that's, I think, the cool thing about it.
I really like that. It's kind of like the 23andMe of like video game stuff. It's like, this is in my DNA. You will see I've platinumed Elden Ring twice, platinum Sekiro. I obviously really, really like From Software stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. So like, I like that idea of like it kind of telling folks of like, yeah, this is the type of gamer I am. I dig that. That said, Sindula617 writes, I hope I'm not too late for questions, but a nice simple one this week. Did any of you end up picking up any games and or peripherals this past weekend? I saw PSVR 2, over 10,000 of those sold on Amazon. God bless. Good to see you. Good to see. Hell yeah. Have you picked up anything on Black Friday?
Not gaming related. No, I did go to the malls. I did. Yeah. Oh. I did wait out there. It was scary. Yeah. It took me 2 hours to get out of the parking lot when I tried to leave. I'm not gonna lie. It was very frustrating. But I did not get anything gaming or technology related. I got presents for other people, and it happened to be boring stuff like clothes. So.
Gross. Sounds like a grown-up shit. Kyle Stevenson, are you a fun kid? Did you get any Black Friday stuff?
I bought games that weren't on sale. Does that count?
We failed this Black Friday, Kyle.
Well, like I never go out on Black Friday just because I can't handle that.
Sure.
And like I didn't have a car available to go to the stores or whatever. And you know me, if I want to buy a game, it's gonna be physical more than anything. But there were a couple things that don't have a physical version that I know that I was like, all right, I'll pick up, which I'll talk about later when we do what we've been playing. But
Fair.
yeah, nothing crazy, and also like money's tight still,
Sure.
and I gotta save up for when I can actually get gifts for the kiddos more than anything else.
I was depressed, and I thought, I have 100 doll hairs to my name. I'm gonna go do some Black Friday shopping. As you guys saw, GameStop tried to sell me used copies of games that they were trying to say was new. And even when I went to the store, they were like, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They're like, well, just return these. I'm like, thank you. And then I went to Walmart because they said that my Marvel vs. Capcom was an in-store pickup. This one right here. And I was like, okay, I'll go into the store. It wasn't there. And I was like, okay, that's strange. And I go home, and it's sitting on my porch. And I'm like, and it's still saying, oh, we're waiting for you to pick up this game, and they just canceled it. So I think I just got a free copy of Marvel vs. Capcom
Yes.
Arcade Collection. But I got here, I splurged.
Really quick, shout out to Tommy who gifted 5 trophy memberships to the YouTube chat.
Thank you, Tom.
Appreciate you, Tommy.
God bless. I need a new webcam. Everything's breaking down on me. Thank you so much.
Why didn't you buy
Really
that
means a
on
lot.
Black Friday, Joe?
I forgot. No, what I think it is, I think it's the HDMI cord. Anyway, this is a big thing. I'm going to fix this. Next week, we're going to have a proper show. It's going to be great. So I got Marvel vs. Capcom. Okay, ready for this? I got Mafia the Old Country, $30 Walmart Plus.
Nice.
Got Sonic Crossworlds Racing. Okay, please say nice. All right,
Nice.
Sure.
Elden Ring Night Rain. That
Uh-huh.
Kyle will ignore me and not play with me. Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Ooh. Ah.
And that's it. And that was like a. That was like,
I'm getting so tired of you throwing shade my way. I literally asked you when it came out, are you going to get Night Raid? No. And then you finally picked up. It's like, oh, Kyle's going to ignore me. Fuck you, Joe.
well, are you gonna play with me or not?
Of course I
Also, in
will.
our defense, we have tried to have you game with us like 5 times, and every single time you can't do it.
We will play Arc Raiders.
Fake friends.
Let's play Arc Raiders. Let's
No.
raid some arcs.
Will you jump back into WoW with me? They just did housing. The housing update just dropped.
Are
Let's
you
make
gonna
a
be
community.
Horde or Alliance?
I have both.
But one's obviously cooler than the other.
Tell me what you play, and I got you.
Okay, Horde.
Okay.
Alliance, what do you think? I'm a little gnome. Ooh, look, I got guess.
Oh, no, you're activating Retribution or whatever Joe's WoW name was.
Hey, he was
We
cool.
can make a trophy room neighborhood.
Can we?
I think you can have a neighborhood. I'm pretty sure you can have like houses with people that you know in a zone.
I like that.
I'll have to look into it, but that could be fun.
All right, fair enough. All right, let's start talking about PlayStation. Enough
No,
Black Friday.
before we
and
do
Cyber
that,
Monday. Yeah.
something that has warmed all our hearts.
Oh.
The Spotify Wrapped happened.
Yes.
We saw a lot of people tagging us of us being one of your top podcasts of the year. We appreciate and love you so very much. Thank you for listening to us each and every week. It really baffles us, especially shout out to Sweden. Apparently we're real big in Sweden.
Real big.
Hell yeah.
It's because
Maybe
when I went
Tommy's
to
from
Sweden
Sweden.
last year, I just casually dropped cards
There you go.
with the tourist
Flyers.
attractions. Sub to Trophy Room Podcast.
Lightwood's putting up
Yes.
posters of Joe #release the list just everywhere in Sweden.
It's a different guy's
Have
face.
you
but
seen
yeah.
this list?
Yes, we have. Sorry, they're now number 6.
Wait, what happened to Denmark? Wasn't Denmark another number 1?
I don't know.
Got
We're also
posted
number-
from Denmark?
Guys gotta catch up.
We were also number 1 in Siberia for a time too.
Yeah, Syria.
Number 1.
All 5
Number 1.
people there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, satellite states. Let's do it. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much. The Spotify wrap-up list were so incredibly humbling. A lot of the stats I didn't understand. All I saw was the number going up, plus this, plus that, percentage up the wazoo. Thank you all so much for supporting us the ways you do. especially over on Spotify. And the one thing that I know I need to learn, I got to ask some folks, is how to get videos on Spotify, because apparently now that's just everyone can do it. So that's my mission. Get the video version of the show on Spotify. You heard it here first. That said, gang, it's time for a Patreon pitch. Of course, like we say every week, the reason why we look so good, these two Ellie's, it sounds so great, us three right here, well, it's not this week, is because of your generosity over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. Or you could go like what Tommy just did and drop us some memberships. Thank you so much, Tommy. Ooey, ooey. I want to thank our newest members, Quack Nicholson at the gold tier, Gregory Holmes at the platinum tier, Laura Liston at the gold tier, Paul Stanwyck at the silver tier, Brian Somnia at the gold tier, Nicholas Sheehan at the bronze tier. And again, thank you, Tommy, for those memberships. I want to thank our premium producers, Todd Burowitz, Caleb Cook, Toxic, and K-Rock's Kiddo Cullen. I want to thank our platinum producers, JC, Jedi Master Red, Cowboy Danger D, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuko Kill 90, Stephen Flesh, Strubles and Bits, Aaron, Bertos Maximus, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silkanet, Decimine, Mitchell Gramling, Mike Thomas, Gregory Holmes. I want to thank our gold members, Jesse Garcia, JB the Purple Monkey, Hide Indoors, Katie, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, The Red Arrow, Ageless Hermit, Androsor, Astronaut Jr., The Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Robbie Bobby Miller himself, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan XZ, Hambone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold ED, Dino Six Speed, and Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, you didn't hear that, Matthew King, Duh Overlord, Dewane Raksha, Drellish, Rick Davis, Steph Mildiner, Samuel Nessling, Maxim Carnage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowlin' Wolf, Manax, Vigia, Battered Haddock, Arlie, Upper 90, Bonnie Barefoot, and the Lord Commander Suddy. He's out of the backpack this week. He's all right. He's doing okay out there. He's gonna survive. That said, Kyle Stevenson, what's this one here?
Oh, they were reacting to you doing the Patreon pitch live in person. He was like, wait, does he do this live? Professional. Thank you, Egbatic Evan.
Thank you. And Kyle, what about our beautiful members over on youtube.com/PS Trophy Room?
We've got a longer list thanks to Tommy in the live YouTube chat. Reese is now a YouTube member. Silk Canet, Jonathan Kelly, Meg, Nisa Hauer, The Kush Completionist, Mr. Light Mod, Freight Conductor. I don't know why I said mod. We all know Mr. Light. Freight Conductor, Struvels, and of course, Tommy. Get a trophy next to your name in chat. Become green in chat and support us as we do what we love to do every single week and talk video games.
Heck yes.
Video games.
And now it's time to finally square up the news.
First bit of news that needs to be squared up comes to us from Boris Kitt over at The Hollywood Reporter. Boris writes, Justin Lin to direct Helldivers video game movie. Exclusive. Not anymore because we're talking about it. Justin Lin, best known for his work on the Fast and Furious action movies, is set to direct Sony Pictures and PlayStation Productions. Xbox exclusive. PlayStation Productions adaptation of Helldivers based on the popular video game franchise from Arrowhead Game Studios. Lin will also produce the feature via his Perfect Storm Entertainment banner, along with Hutch Parker and PlayStation Productions, Assad Kizilbash, and Carter Swan. Gary Dauberman, the scribe behind the hit It and Annabelle horror movies, wrote the script. Lin is not a gamer and leaned into that as a strength when pitching his take on the material, said insiders. He aims to find the humanity in the characters and weave timely themes to the story while burning out a world and mythology. There are plenty of details waiting to be drawn in, something that is compelling to the filmmaker.
All right, so first stop, Hollywood in the Square the News segment. Justin Lin, his pitch was he's not a gamer. Right off the rip. Arrowhead kind of tried to dispel it, going like, no, guys, listen, we were there for the pitch. He's a good fit, this, that, and the other thing. But when I hear that, I can't help but get a little nervous. Kyle Stevenson, you're nodding your head.
Yes, I agree. But, however, when I think Helldivers, I'm not really worried about the lore or the narrative.
Yeah.
But, like, Fast and Furious have great action set pieces, and that's what Helldivers is. So like I'm 100% okay with Justin taking his take on this, because I feel like the action set piece stuff is going to be so damn cool on the big screen.
Yeah. Like, what say you? Are you about family? Are you a little nervous? Again, hashtag one of these non-gamers coming in here. Popular video game franchise. Is he going to understand what makes Helldivers so compelling?
I am 100% agreement with Kyle. I don't think it matters for Helldivers. Now, to be fair, I didn't play Helldivers. There might be more lore there than I'm giving it credit for.
Sure.
But I don't think it's like a Fallout, or it's like a Last of Us, or it's like a Halo, where it's these very specific stories. Well, I guess less Fallout, but very specific stories with very specific characters, and you have to understand their motivations and their backgrounds, and you have to play the games in order to get all that. Even Horizon, depending on what story they do with Horizon. I feel like with the type of game that Helldivers is, it's okay to not be a gamer and to be fully immersed in that world and to already love that world. If this were Horizon Zero Dawn or The Last of Us or even Fallout, it would be a different story, and I'd be very nervous for that. But I think with Helldivers, from my understanding, it's obviously there is lore, there is a story there, but that's not necessarily why you're playing the game. You're playing it for those big moments. And I think I haven't seen the Fast and the Furious movies, but it's my understanding from the trailers that they're known for their big moments. And I think that sounds like a good fit as someone who didn't play Helldivers or see the Fast and Furious movies.
Oh my God.
As recent chat says as well, he asked if we saw the movie Malignant, which is a horror movie that he did. I loved it. I agree with Reese. It's really, really good. He does horror really well. And the fact that they have horror writers on here, I'm intrigued by, Joe, you correct me, because you're, I forgot the word for Super Earth, right?
Yeah, for Super Earth.
What are the they're not the Swarm or the Horde.
The Illuminate?
There you go. Like I'm intrigued to see their take on the enemy forces in Helldivers.
Yes. And I think you're both right. First off, it doesn't matter if he doesn't play the games. Is he a capable director, and can he capture the vibe? That's way more important, right? And I think you're right. Justin Lin's about spectacle, and Fast and the Furious is exactly that. It's about family, then spectacle, in that order. And I think hiring two guys who, yes, have done action like Fast and the Furious, right? But also the director, Gary Dauberman, right? The writer of It 1 in It Chapter 2. Phenomenal movies. And even like the Annabelle movies, though not my particular jam, like these are two guys that understand horror, which means they understand gore, which also means that they understand like the feeling of tension that a movie has to build. I think is actually probably the perfect fit for a Helldivers movie. So I think if you could capture gore in a scary way, I think you could capture gore in a lighthearted way, and you can find the humor maybe a bit easier getting there. And when it comes to the lore part, like, there's like some deep lore in Helldivers, but like I think you're right in the sense of like, but it's really not about that. It's more the lore you're building with your friends and the funny moments and like that, the moments of like, hey, listen, Private, we'll get you back to your girl at home, and then immediately, bam, just dead via explosion to self. Like, it's those moments. So as long as he could capture that, which I think they can, I think you have a really skilled writer, and I think you have a skilled director at the helm. I think this movie's gonna do pretty darn well. So I'm not too concerned. That said, Kyle, what about this next one? I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
Dustin Bailey over at Games Radar writes, Amazon's God of War TV show enlists veteran director of Shogun, The Boys, and Fallout as it starts casting Kratos and Atreus. Oh boy.
It's so funny when you read a name out loud versus like when you see it all the time in a game.
Yes.
It's like all of a sudden you just forget how to say it.
Well, I think I've said this before, but like when I was reading Harry Potter when I was younger, I read Hermione as Hermione, and I've never not forgotten that. Anyways, casting Kratos and Atreus. More than 3 years after the project was first announced, Amazon's God of War TV series is finally getting into pre-production as casting begins for the lead roles. The show has also enlisted a veteran director in Frederick E.O. Toye, whose previous credits include many of the most notable shows of the past decade. Toye will direct the first 2 episodes of the God of War show, as Deadline reports. You can head to Wikipedia if you want his full credits list, but he's handled episodes of Westworld, The Walking Dead, The Boys, Watchmen, and Fallout. He also won an Emmy for outstanding directing on the penultimate episode of Shogun. Deadline also reports that pre-production on the series has begun, and casting for the central roles of Kratos and Atreus are now underway. Christopher Judge, a veteran film and television actor who plays Kratos in the modern video games, recently pushed back on rumors that he was in talks to portray the character in the show. Joe, why are you nervous?
Seems like we're in good hands after all, huh?
Were you acting it up? And
I was hamming it up, yes.
Okay.
No, okay, in the beginning it's like Westworld. All right, I don't really mess with Westworld much.
Season 1 was phenomenal, but season 2 was so bad.
Yeah. Walking Dead, I mean, yeah, some hits and misses there. But then we get to The Boys, which I love. That's probably right now like in my top 5, like my favorite shows right now. The Watchmen, which is probably the best. Is that like miniseries, right?
It's a miniseries. I would consider it, yeah.
Or limited series. Right next to Shogun, which is the best. Like both of those are must-watch things. They're just incredible. And then Fallout as well is incredible. So I don't know. I think we're cooking with gas, and Amazon seems to be really like, I mean, they already ordered 2 seasons of this thing. Like, you got God of War tattooed on your shoulder. Where are we at right now? Where's the hype meter for you?
I'm so hyped, but if they don't have Christopher Judge play Kratos, that is the biggest misstep. Because what do you mean? First of all, he looks like Kratos in the 2018 games. He is Kratos, okay? You slap some of the body paint on him, you're good to go. Also, he has been in TV. I'm rewatching Stargate SG-1 right now. He's freaking phenomenal. Just cast him. It will make all the people happy.
So here's the problem, though.
There is no problem. Shush.
Fair enough. He is 61 years old.
Who cares?
All right, fair enough. Steroids exist. All right, you heard it here first.
Who cares? They can CGI his muscles. I don't care.
He's still a massive human being.
Right. But it's still like, you're thinking God of War, dude. Like, you are thinking.
Okay. Did you see what's his nuts before when he became Wolverine?
What's his nuts?
Well, that's exactly like
come on. He gets a nutritionist. He gets a coordinator to give him his workouts. Sure, yeah. He gets a little CGI and makeup help, and all of a sudden you've got a bazillion pack. You're good to go.
Jonathan has a good point in chat. He says Keanu Reeves is 60.
Yeah.
Yeah,
now,
but
granted, Keanu Reeves doesn't have to
be
ripped, but he did do all of his own stunts and stuff.
Yeah.
And let me just look up. Can we just look up a picture of Christopher Judge right now?
Yeah. Respectfully. And Jeannie Love writes, T.C. Carson, rest in peace, T.C. Carson as Kratos, the first voice actor. Respect.
Like, look at his arms. He's still jacked.
All right, fair enough. You want, because I'm thinking this series is going to run 10 years. You know how like TV shows are now. It's like it's like a 1 or 2 year break per season. It's very annoying. So if you got a 5-season show, there ain't a lot of time.
Also, Joe, just to save you, T.C. Carson's still alive. I think Jeannie was just saying rest in peace, him as Kratos.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant to. So sorry, T.C. Don't come after me, man. But no, I think as long as they have Judge's blessing, I think we're gonna be fine. I think whoever it is.
Yes, and I get what you're saying, but if they've already greenlit the next 2 seasons, there's nothing to stop them from recording it all at once like they did with the Lord of the Rings movies and just edit it and produce it and release it when they want on the schedule they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I would push for the same thing with I don't know his name, but the kid who played Atreus. The only problem is he has aged too old now.
Yes.
Okay.
So unless they're doing a later story where he can be older, that's the only reason why I'm not pushing for him to be Atreus as well. And I don't know if he has any TV experience. So.
Oh, he does movies. Sonny Soljic, I believe. Yeah,
perfect.
He's a pretty good actor himself.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you have characters that look like the people who are playing them, use them.
And are already familiar and with their motivations, and I just think it'd be so much of a miss to not have him be Kratos and Sonny to a certain extent of Atreus. Like, I don't know. To me, I think this is no. I'm gonna step back. What I was just gonna say, because what I was gonna say is it'd be hard for me to see somebody else play that character.
Yeah.
But like Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey,
and that's exactly
changed that perspective totally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just really still want Christopher Judge as the main role, big time.
Listen, I would love that too, and in a perfect world, he's there. I just don't see it. Right, as much as I want it to, because of his.
Who do you think could be? Do you think it'd be somebody who already is in the spotlight, or do you think it's a new and up and coming somebody who hasn't? Because that's the other thing. If it's going to be Kratos and Atreus' story, they have to be older.
Right.
They have to be. Because it's not the young Kratos from the original games, you know.
No, yeah, but I do think you're gonna have flashbacks to him in Greece, and so I think you'll have like two. I think there's going to be two Kratoses. One that gives you the flashbacks, the other that's a younger Kratos.
I feel like they'll just CGI it if it's just like they did with Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would, because everybody's like, oh, Dave Bautista, The Rock, whatever. Bautista, phenomenal actor. But like even him, like that's why I'm saying like Bautista, he's not nearly
Bautista
as
needs to be for Gears. He needs to be Marcus.
That's fair. But like he's not quote unquote as big as he once was anymore. I think he dropped like 50 pounds. He's just like, guys, it's really strenuous on your body to be this big at this age. And that's why like again, I'm not saying he can't do it, but I think as long as Chris gives that person the blessing and the go ahead, I think, all right, I'm on board. It doesn't, I would actually prefer it to be two no-name actors that I don't know, or like an up and coming, whatever, rather than like a Hollywood name, so that's where I'm at. Like, surprise me with something new, and I will have faith. Everything right now to me is showing that PlayStation and Amazon's taking this very seriously. So
what about the guy who plays Reacher? The tall
Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
I mean, that could make sense. I think he actually may be a little young for it, but yeah, he's huge. He's jacked, and he's a great actor and a terrific human being.
And because he's younger, you can have the longer filming cycle if that's what you need.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I know I just said they need to be older for the story they're doing, but I feel like he's probably at the age where you can make him look older or younger depending on what you need at that moment.
Fair enough. Maybe Henry Cavill. Yeah. You can pick me up, put me down. I don't care.
Listen, I love him, but I don't want him as that.
Oh, I don't either.
Fair enough.
To me, it's less of like whoever they pick, I know is going to look the part.
Yeah.
I need him to sound like Kratos, though.
Yeah.
I think Kratos' voice and his demeanor and the way he delivers his lines and even to a certain extent how he doesn't deliver his lines, and it's just like invoking his emotions like on his face. Yeah. That is what I need more for, I think, this role than anything else, which is why I think like Judge did the mocap. Like,
yeah. I mean, Alex Smith writes in, we all know it's going to be Chris Pratt as Kratos. And then he writes, or Jack Black.
And Evan brought up one that I had in my head as a joke, but like, what if they do Hopper from Stranger Things as Kratos?
I mean,
and just like, who's played a dad before? Like,
Pedro Pascal picks up the axe.
Robert Downey Jr.
Let's go. All right, gang. I got a question for you guys. I have a bit of a quandary. It's been weighing on me for quite some time. In fact, maybe since the last, I don't know, like day and a half. For audio listeners, don't worry, Kyle's going to read the story, but what is this thing? You guys, have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I like how you're showing the doc
Might as well.
and not
What
just
is
pulling
this
up
thing?
the image itself.
Can I?
What's this thing all about? What do you guys
Can you get a
think?
bigger picture? I need a bigger picture for what I'm
Can I
about to
just-
say.
can I just
do
zoom
me a
in?
favor and find me a bigger picture.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find it. All right.
Let me
Go
read
for
the
it, Kyle.
story and I can look for another one. Jordan Midler over at VGC writes, people are trying to figure out what the Game Awards mysterious statue means with God of War and Diablo ruled out. Last Saturday, the Game Awards organizer Geoff Keighley posted an image of the statue and the words regal, inspiring, thickness. The words themselves have no relation to the statue, but instead mark the location of the statue using the What 3 Words map tracking system. When entering the words into What 3 Words, it highlights a location just off a road in the Mojave Desert in California. Players have now been visiting the location to confirm the statue does indeed exist and take more photos of it from various angles as the quest continues to guess which game it represents. Because of the dark nature of the statue, which appears to have various people, demons, dragons, and such growing out of it, suggestions have tended to focus on fantasy or mature themed games, with guesses including God of War, Diablo, Fallout New Vegas, Doom, Baldur's Gate, and similar titles. The fact that the closest road is called Yucca Mesa Road has also had some suggesting it could be Half-Life 3 because of its Black Mesa organization, even though the statue wouldn't necessarily fit with the style of the Half-Life games. At least 2 of the suggestions appear to have been ruled out, however. YouTuber Luke Stevens claimed that Sony's Santa Monica studio director Cory Barlog appeared on his stream's chat to confirm that the statue is not related to God of War in any way. Following a claim from Windows Central reporter Jez Corden that it related to Diablo 4's next major expansion, quote-unquote, but also more, this too was shot down by journalist Jason Schreier, who claims he knows what it is, and it's not that. Quote, no idea where Jez is getting that, but this statue is not teasing the Diablo 4 expansion, Schreier wrote on Reset Era. I don't currently plan on reporting what it is, sorry, but it's a good one, end quote.
It's a good... Ooh, Jason... Come on, man. Don't ban me, but you're a real son of a gun for really teasing us like such. Oathless193 writes in, question for the Trophy Room Trio. That statue has to be Soros, right? It's what makes the most sense to me. One more question. Have y'all heard about what 3 words mapping method that was used for the coordinates of the statue? Learn something new every day. Don't even know what that is. I don't even know. I had no idea that he put out the coordinates and that people found it. That was wild.
Well, those 3 words are the coordinates on this map.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a website where it uses words instead of like number coordinates to like correlate to squares on a map.
So like if you go to that site, you just type in 3 words, random words, it will give you a coordinate somewhere in the world.
Huh. All right.
I'm going to be that person because I'm the mature one of the group.
Sure.
Why does it look like a vagine?
It's a good point, Light.
I'm just like,
God, you said it.
Of course it's inspiring thickness. Like,
right. Thank God you said it.
it's
Because I was going to make a funny joke about
like
that
even the
looking like
circle
a
at the
labia.
top. Like, what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are we
It's
doing?
definitely
are we
inspiring. It's inspiring.
I just, and this is going to be, I don't want to like say too much, but because Kyle had this idea first, but Kyle and I were talking before the show.
Mm-hmm.
I am either had a psychic moment and I'm going to have wicked deja vu, or I swear to God, regal inspiring thickness was a phrase in a game that I played within the past 2 or so years. I swear to God, and I'm going to let Kyle say what his possible one of his predictions could be.
Okay.
And then I'm going to jump off of that of where I think I remember it from.
Oh, God. So
when we get
Evan
there.
writes in, it's crowning. No.
That's not what I was going for. I was going for...
No. The happy button.
Thank you. I was like, how do I say that?
Kyle Stevenson?
I can't pull up the doc itself because I'm sharing the picture, but
Yeah.
whoever asked that question saying it's got to be Saros, I would say that, but this feels a weird time to show the statue. I feel like we would have gotten the statue first and then the reveal of the game. The fact that we already know the game, we know the date, the statue is a lot of money to just like make after a game that's already announced with a date. You know, it just feels weird.
Contra.
Sure. The game that Light is referring to, and Joe, you're probably gonna hate me. What if it's Bloodborne 2? It looks FromSoft, does it not?
The tentacle.
It's got like the Eldritch horror of the amygdala, creatures. Like it.
No.
And I swear to God, I played Bloodborne like a year or two ago at this point. Isn't there a note? You know how you could leave each other notes? Isn't there a note very early game that you pick up and it literally says regal inspiring things? I swear to God. I
don't remember that, but like these little demons look like the little messenger dudes in Bloodborne.
No.
It is somewhere. I know that it's coordinates, but I also know I have read those 3 words in that order fairly recently, and it is driving me insane that I can't remember it.
But
let me see. Let me.
Here's the thing with my other guesses. I also think it could be something Darksiders related.
Sure.
But again, does Darksiders have the money to do this? I don't know. But there was another thought I had, like, if Cory Barlog really did hop into that YouTuber's chat and say it's not God of War, sure. Maybe it's not God of War. Maybe this is his secret video game that he's making at Sony Santa Monica, the other IP. Because, like, when you really think...
that's a labia right there.
I'm telling you, the Majora and Menorah are there.
Yeah. Thank you. I was going to make that joke. Like, I thought about it in the car a day ago. I'm like, I don't know if Light would improve.
I just really think, like, which studio or publisher has the money to do this kind of stunt?
Yeah.
It's one of the big ones. And, like,
it can't be something we've heard of before, because you're not going to do a teaser like this for a game that we know is coming. It's not.
I know SoCat had said it's a Bloodborne 2 copium. If it's not Bloodborne 2, this feels like a From Software thing. I'm telling you. It feels dark and gothic. I don't know, man.
The skeletons right here. Look at these. Look at that fella right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a demon.
That's not
for
Bloodborne.
Sure.
That's a demon.
But what if this Bloodborne is that
demon
type of game, you know?
And it's clearly like doors or gates to hell or something.
Absolutely.
Because you have the little stairs that lead up to the vagina. But
oh God, Evan in chat says, what if it's just a mobile MMO for Doom? Oh my God.
But it is interesting that it has like the demon stuff, but it also has actual animals, but it also has extinct animals. Like it's weird. It's weird.
It's all over the place. So if it's not From Software, it's either a Sony, Microsoft thing. I don't think Nintendo's putting this out.
No.
You know?
No. You're right.
And I don't think it's Doom either, right? Because we just got a new Doom game this year. I think I saw someone say it's definitely not Elder Scrolls 6.
So someone said it could be Path of the Exile 2, its full release.
Sure.
Would you be bummed if that was the case?
I mean,
I'm gonna be bummed if this isn't something like super hype. And I could see it not being something super hype, and that's kind of disappointing. But also, as like a historian standpoint, this just freaking cracks me up, because imagine like 200 years from now, and there's archaeologists in the area, and they're like, what god was worshipped here?
At the altar of Dark Souls 4.
I also thought like maybe it's an amalgamation of all the announcements just kind of put into one big statue at the Game Awards, like the world premiere stuff. But if Jason Schreier knows what it is, and it is a singular thing, like, look, you're telling me that you don't see how this could be a From Software Bloodborne-esque thing.
I could see this as a From Software-esque thing. I could also see it as a Darksiders thing.
Sure.
As well.
Yeah.
Because I think that makes sense. I really saw it when I saw it light up. I was like, all right, this is a Diablo thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like very close to the headquarters in the grand scheme of things. But I don't know, man. And a lot of people are pointing to this symbol here. It's like, could this be Elden Ring 2?
Like, yeah, like my gut is saying From Software something that it's not the Duskbloods. It's whatever is next. But I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, listen.
And also, Jeannie was like, yeah, why would Jason Schreier say it's a good one if it's just the Path of Exile 2 1.0? You know?
Listen, I totally understand that. And I think the mystery's solved. I think it's Saros. All right? Similar melted carbonite skeletons. Check. Okay? Door that looks very similar to that other door, but just regal and not satanic. Check. All right? Look at that big bat thing. Look at the circle on its head. It's got glyphs and stuff too. Check. I mean, look at that door. I think it all speaks for itself.
I will say if it ends up being Saros, I will be bummed.
You will be upset.
Yeah, because we already know it.
Kyle Stevenson, as I pulled up my post saying it's Elden Ring 2.
Yeah.
What if we just ask Gronk?
No, don't feed
Come
it.
on, he's right here.
Don't feed it.
Let's ask him what it's all about.
Nope.
Light? Can we...
I'm good.
All right. I'm just saying, Minnesota doesn't need running water. Gronk could explain this to us. All right, fair enough. Guys,
I hope it's something
I'm gonna
new.
click it.
Don't.
I hope it's something new that we haven't heard of. I do have hope that it's going to actually be something exciting based off of what Jason Schreier said. But I also wouldn't put it past Keighley to have this be something that is maybe exciting for some people, but not at all exciting for me.
Yeah.
Post quotes, this is it. We're going to find it. Post quotes a fan-edited image depicting Queen Marika's seal from Elden Ring in a desert landscape. See, jokingly proposing the teaser as Elden Ring 2. That's from Nick's post. I dismiss. Okay, that's just Croc. What people really use this for school? All right, whatever. I think it's fun though. Like genuinely, no matter what this is, I'm gonna be okay with it because it's nice that the internet, instead of yelling at each other about teraflops and the price of RAM.
I got yelled at in your tweet.
You're right. Did you?
Yes. In your
Very
tweet
well.
about it being Elder Scrolls, I was like, I just don't see it being Elder Scrolls. Someone was like, it's very obviously Elder Scrolls. I'm like, it very obviously is not because everyone has different opinions on what it is. If it were obvious, everyone would be saying it's Elder Scrolls. Slow your roll, dude.
When they are wrong, just post back, bookmark that, post that, go, obviously it wasn't.
I'm like, why are you getting angry at me? I said I want to be wrong. I want it to be Elder Scrolls. I don't want to be right and thinking that it's not that. But why are you getting angry at me right now?
What if it's a Baldur's Gate expansion? I know they said they're done. Kyle Stevenson.
I don't think so.
All right, fair enough. Go for it.
What are they working on next, though? They said they're done with Baldur's Gate, but what are they working on next?
Well, they did say their own original IP,
Mm-hmm.
if memory serves correct.
If it is their own, if Larian's own thing, I'll be so hyped for that.
100%.
I just don't think it's Baldur's Gate related.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That said, we don't know what's behind the door. Kyle Stevenson, I say it's Soros. What say you? Quick predictions.
I think it's something from Software.
From Software. Okay.
That's what I'm meaning as well.
You think? Oh my god, dude! Listen. If Dustbloods was a psyop and they're not actually working on it, and this is Dark Souls 4.
Can I take a quick detour before we keep going?
Yeah.
To Mr. Light in chat, Paxi says the Death Stranding concert. We're going right. They do, but I got that email, and Mike and I looked in deeper to it because we're like, yeah, of course we're gonna go. It's gonna be incredible.
Amazing.
Isn't it like next week?
It's 20 days before PAX East.
Yeah, it's like that.
I don't know why PAX East is the one sending out that email, but like, I was so sad.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's a train ticket, you know?
Ugh.
It's all right. It's all
But
right.
yes, I'm sorry. Awards.
Right. Papa Taz writes in, "What's up, Trophy Room Trio? Whoa, the Game Awards are fast approaching. I have a couple of predictions, and I want your thoughts." All right. He goes, "We get a release date for Persona 4's remake. 2, we could get a glimpse of Final Fantasy VII Part 3 or Final Fantasy 17. Kyle Stevenson shaking his head. Go for it, Kyle Stevenson.
Yes to FF7 Part 3.
Okay.
It just fits the timeline of the past marketing cycles of the other one. Persona 4 Remake's an interesting one. We could. Definitely not Final Fantasy 17. I think if here's my copium coming out. If Final Fantasy 9 Remake is real, it better be next week. It better be. I can't hold on any longer.
Right,
I can't do it.
Yeah, no, I think Final Fantasy VII Part 3 makes sense, especially since it's going to be out on everything and not just PlayStation. I think the Game Awards makes a whole lot of sense there. But I want to know our predictions, okay? Because things are beginning to leak out. Things like Control Resonant.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw that.
I mean,
I
Kyle
didn't see
Stevenson.
that.
Oh
What?
yeah, like
Tell me, show the quest.
I think there was a trademark or something for a thing called Control Revenant, right?
Resonant.
Could
or
that
something,
be
yeah.
for Control?
No, I don't think so. That's
The
too
hiss
demony
or
for
something? Okay.
That'd be cool though. But God, if I see Jesse Faden next week, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I definitely need to replay it. I haven't played it since it launched.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, the enhanced edition, whatever it is, that on PS5 is great.
Okay.
All the technical stuff was fixed with that one.
Speaking of platinums, is that a hard platinum?
No.
It's not hard. It's a little bit tedious, but
Yes.
it's not hard. I'm
I'm actually thinking about platinuming the PS5 version, just because I miss it. I'm a big dumb stupid idiot. I miss it. Want to platinum it again. But yeah, it's Control Resonant seems to have Resonant appears to have been filed at Remedy. So I mean, seems like that's a kind of a given. But Kyle Stevenson, I want to know what's your predictions for the game announcements? We've already talked about Expedition 33 is going to sweep it. The French game's going to win. Blah blah blah. Yeah, but I want to talk about the real exciting stuff. Okay.
Well, a real quick one.
Yeah.
I think might be a pretty good possibility to see whatever the Expedition 33 DLC is.
Okay.
Like the expanded dungeons and whatnot. Like that could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, though, outside of my guesses for whatever the hell that statue is, I'm trying to keep it low key and going without any expectations. I do think PlayStation will be there in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Whether that is another look at Saros, whether that is hell, even another look at Wolverine, I doubt it. No, they said next year. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about briefly last week. Naughty Dog is cooking on something secret outside of, why am I blanking on the name of the game? Intergalactic.
Yeah.
But my heart of hearts is Corey's next game.
Right, because
I think that's I think that gets a tease.
Because real talk, why would Corey go out there on Luke Stevenson's page and go, "It ain't this"? Like,
Yeah.
okay, Corey, I love you. I don't believe you. You know.
It also could be just some dude who changed his username to Corey Barlock.
Could be anybody. It could have been me, just wanting a little bit of attention today.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah, no, I think that's the thing that's fun about the Keighley show is like, yeah, I really want to know what this door is about. But other than that, like, I don't have any. I just surprised me. Just surprised me with a thing. Like, I like CD Projekt Red saying, "Hey, listen, I know y'all are excited about The Witcher. We're excited about The Witcher. That is years away. Don't expect it next year. Expect that." I think they said don't expect it after or before 2026 or whatever. And then also we're going to make this trilogy in the span of 6 years. I'm like, that I appreciate the effort, but I don't believe you. So that's out of it. But I do think we will get something out of From Software beyond Duskbloods. And I think we'll get something from Bandai Namco as well. Because I feel like Bandai Namco and From Software play really nice with Geoff. But I also think, Kyle, you're right. I do think we're going to see something out of PlayStation. And I think something bigger than we expect it to be. I don't think we'll see any more Intergalactic. I don't think we're ready for that. But I do think we see something along the lines of what Corey's next game is.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. A lot of this, like the whole door, vagina aside, does also have a lot of resemblance to things we've seen in the God of War universe. So this could be very much a spin-off, because we know that, you know, God of War, the last one, there's reasons to be spin-off stuff for. So I think that kind of makes sense. You know? I don't know. Like, what say you? What are your pie for the sky? Let's just get crazy with it. Prediction.
My joke one is Monster Hunter.
God damn it.
I would like to see more from Judas. We haven't heard from Judas in a long time.
Yep.
And I don't think that's tied to any one console, right? So I think it would make sense for Judas to be here. I don't think this will actually happen, but it would be really cool if Starfield was here with the announcement it's coming to PlayStation. I think that's a fun little way. Like, yes, it's an Xbox IP right now, but if it's coming to PlayStation, I don't think they would put that on a PlayStation exclusive show. So this is a fun stage to do that with. So that could be fun. We heard about Judas 2 days ago. Dude, I've been so sick. I've had my head in the sand. What did we hear recently?
There was like a blog post. They're like, hey, look at this one image of Judas thing.
Well, okay, then I actually stand by that. I do like what Tommy says. I like the idea of maybe Fable, but also, is that an Xbox thing right now? That's an Xbox studio right now?
Yeah.
So they might want to save that for an Xbox specific show.
Sure. Okay.
What's the one that's similar to The Witcher, but it's not The Witcher, that's going to have vampires in it? Ooh. That would be a great one. I'm really excited for that one. I would love to see more for that.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm blanking on it. That would be, yes. Darn it. I forget. But Bandai Namco
Blood
also
of Dawnwalker.
Dawnwalker, yes.
Thank you so much.
That I feel like is a good stage for that.
Yep.
We haven't heard from that in a long time either. Like, they had their little thing at PAX West, but other than that, I don't think we've really gotten many updates from them.
Do we see another thing from James Bond? Because they're really pushing out the marketing for that.
They're getting close to Monster Hunter levels to me.
Really?
I don't want to see any more. I just
Although they just had a gameplay thing like 2 days ago, so I don't know if they'll have something else with that.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think they just did it either yesterday or today. I'm actually really excited to jump in because I've seen some more snippets from like the gameplay showcase, and people are like, man, why didn't you show this at the Xbox thing like 2 days ago? This looks freaking awesome instead of the car. It's like, yeah, no, I'm really excited for it. I think that's probably the last big thing for it at the Game Awards, just to tell everybody about it. That makes a ton of sense. But yeah, I do think we see something from PlayStation though. What do you think, Light? Do we see something out of PlayStation, or we're going to see another, PC peripheral?
If we see something from PlayStation, I don't know if it's going to be like a huge first time announcement.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I'm still struggling to know how all these companies are going to play their cards, since they all have their independent things, because this is like a bigger stage than their independent ones, I would think.
Yeah.
So on one hand, you want to be there. On another hand, if it's your big announcement for one of your giant IPs, you want that for you.
Fair.
So I don't know. What about Kojima's always there? Do you think Kojima brings something like maybe PT?
Right. I mean,
could that be a PT thing?
Inspiring thickness or OD or whatever. I think we see the Death Stranding. I think we see like the Death Stranding PC port. I think that makes a lot of sense. Ooh, you just typed in Blade. I mean, come on, let's go.
Maybe, but if we do, I think it's just like a small little teaser because as of a year ago, my sources say that it's still pretty early.
All right, okay, you heard it here first. Inside
Don't quote me
source.
on that. That was a long time ago.
Don't quote her on that.
I
She's
didn't get
wrong.
any specific dates or anything like that. I just had the don't be too excited yet.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Well,
okay.
Two more.
Okay, yeah.
I realized they just kind of announced a few weeks ago that somebody else is taking over the helm. Do we see some BioShock 4?
Oh, I would love that.
It's apparently been in development for a long time. Maybe Rod's in there and they got a trailer together. Could be fun. I also just had like a brain blast about the statue again.
Go for it.
Which I haven't seen. I feel like a new one potentially lines up. What if it's Devil May Cry?
Huh.
Again, I don't know if I would be. Yeah, I don't know if I would be like super excited for that one. I know they're great games, but
yeah,
it's been a minute. I think since what was it 6?
It has been a minute. Okay,
just a thing.
Yeah, no, I like that.
Another one is we probably get a Resident Evil reveal for Requiem. Of like they hinted at like a fan favorite or a returning character will be in there. We might see that character possibly in a trailer. But otherwise, Capcom don't show anything else. No Monster Hunter, no Onimusha.
Well, you know Resident Evil's going to be there.
Yeah, that's why I said
they
that.
Can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. Yeah. Evan writes, "What do you think their crowd warmer will be? Like Sattler and Waldorf. I can never say his name. I'm so sorry. The old Muppet guys.
Yeah. What's the big pop? Back. Like The Witcher 4.
Oh, what's the
big pop? Sorry, not to steal. I just like that was in my head. It literally just came out of my mouth. I know. Sorry.
I think honestly, whatever this door is, I think something from software does make sense. What you're saying, Kyle, because it kind of gives that. It gives that thing, but it's weird. It's kind of like what would make me super excited? Bloodborne 2, but. Yeah, that is, it's impossible. It's just not going to happen. Here's a good one. Tommy writes, do we get a new GTA trailer? GTA needs GTA. You know what I mean? Or the VGAs need GTA. Yeah.
After they just delayed it, I feel like that would be a weird move, but
100%.
I guess I could possibly see them being like, hey, we are still going to release, but like everybody knows that, so they don't need to do a new trailer right now. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Also, I think it was said already, but I think was it last year the Matthew McConaughey game is probably going to be there.
That's Exodus, right?
Yeah,
I am excited for that one. That's good.
But what is like was it last year where they had an Elden Ring jar come out on stage?
Yes, Alexander.
Yeah. Like, what is that one, and why is it our rock friend from Claire Obscure?
Francois.
Yeah, can it be Francois the Rock? And he's just really sassy and mean.
Well, that said, listen, predictions aside, speculation aside, our stream next week, because the awards are on what day is that? The 14th? Thursday. The 11th.
11th next week is the Game Awards. Yep.
That's where we'll be doing our reactions alongside, and then we will record a podcast of our thoughts of the show, of all the biggest announcements and the biggest winners of the show. Spoiler, it's going to be the French game. And I'm not salty about it. I am. But we'll be doing our reactions alongside there. So the show will be probably releasing Friday morning for all the hot news that's coming out of the VGAs. So
are we doing a separate show on Wednesday too, or that's our only show? Is going to just be
that's going to be our only show. I'm a busy boy,
busy boy over here.
Yeah, I got Christmas shopping to do. All right, Kyle Stevenson, let's get to it. What's this next story here?
Are we going to do the same thing we did last year?
What's that?
We're gonna buy each other gifts again.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. Just making sure.
I want a gun. Kyle Stevenson,
Whoa.
a toy
Joe,
one, a toy one.
Everything's
Anvil.
gonna be okay.
I just had
Anvil.
to
I'm not
write.
writing a
I just had to
manifesto.
write 2 letters of recommendation for my brother and my stepdad for their gun permits, for their pistol permits.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I'll show you what I want. You
I
read the
promise
story, I'll
that they
show
will not use this for bad, nefarious purposes.
That's right. Dear government.
This next one comes to us from Chris Scullion over at VGC, and Chris writes, "The artist whose designs were used in Bungie's Marathon without permission says the dispute, quote, has been resolved to my satisfaction. Back in May this year, Scottish artist Fern 4NLTR34L, I'm sure that probably spells something out, Antler, whatever. Fernhook accused Bungie of taking assets from her previous work and using it in the alpha for Marathon. Bungie later acknowledged that Hook's claims were accurate and claimed that a former staff member was responsible for taking her art. The developers subsequently pulled all gameplay footage from its following livestream as it conducted a thorough review process to remove any art from the game that was, quote, inappropriately sourced, end quote, and vowed to ensure that the situation doesn't happen again in the future. Now Hook has posted a brief message on her Twitter account simply stating, quote, the Marathon art issue has been resolved with Bungie and Sony Interactive Entertainment to my satisfaction, end quote. It's not clear what the terms of the resolution were, nor is it known whether Hook's post on Twitter was one of the conditions of the agreement. When Bungie initially acknowledged Hook's work has been used in the game, art director Joseph Cross claimed that the studio had reached out to her to apologize and make sure they do right by her, but no specific details were shared on how it planned to do so. Quote, it came to our attention that an artist who worked on Marathon in the early stages of pre-production took a number of graphic elements from a graphic designer without permission or acknowledgement, and then placed them on a decal sheet that was then checked in 2020, Cross said at the time. The decal sheet included icon and text elements, which ended up in our alpha build. There's absolutely no excuse for this oversight, and we are working on and are 100% committed to a review process to ensure that instances like this don't happen again at Bungie, end quote. He added, personally, I have a huge amount of respect and admiration for artists working independently, producing, making a living, doing commercial or fine art. We've worked with many of them. It's one of my favorite parts of the job to make those connections, create content, and collaborate. So to that extent, I want to send my personal apologies to 4NLTR34L. Oh, I'm getting it. Hold on. Antler Weir, I think is what that spells out, whose work was used in this case. I know how unfair this feels, and we're doing everything we can to make this right. Her work is fantastic, and we clearly share a mutual appreciation for a specific genre of graphic design, and I'm excited to have folded that into our style in general, end quote.
Boo this man. Boo. Bungie's got to stop doing this, man. This is not their first time. PlayStation, they must be scratching their heads and going, why did Jim think this was a good idea? I don't know. Like, you happy about the outcome? Excited for this artist? How much you think?
Sounds like she just made bank.
I was gonna say, how big's the bag, you think?
Pretty big. It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, right? What are you thinking? Triple digits? Crisp 100? What are we talking?
That'd be nice. Yeah, sure. I don't know. I don't think they had time to scrub all her work and redo it.
Yeah.
So I feel like she is either back paid / also on the team for a little bit, or just got a back pay.
Yeah, no, I think actually that makes a lot of sense. I think, man,
if I was her, I would have been like, hey, kind of like what some actors do for movies. I want a percentage of every sale ever on this one.
Well, this is the thing. How much
That'd
is this game
smart.
going to sell?
It's going to sell a decent amount. It's a Bungie game.
So? You think so? The narrative around is that this game is on
Sure.
fire.
Sure.
This game's dead on
It's
arrival.
either going to be an Arc or it's going to be a Concord, and there's no in between.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me, I'd want to save money. I'm like, give me $1 million, and we're good. We're even. You don't think they got that big of a check? I think so. I think this bleeds into the last segment, but where do you think Bungie, if they do find redemption here, to kind of go, okay, let's restart this launch of this game. If this is coming out in March or in the spring, we got to get something on this soon. Do you think we start that redemption arc again, if it happens, at the Game Awards, Kyle? Do we see Marathon again? He's thinking hard.
Probably.
Yeah.
But to me, their redemption arc is like not Marathon related at all. Yeah. I think they got to get as far away from it as possible and go on to whatever is next if they want a redemption. I truly don't think Marathon's going to light the world on fire. I think the hardcore audience will buy it, but like it's not doing anything to get me, not a fan of that, but a fan of other Bungie stuff, to like be a day one for me.
All right. Like, what say you? Is this their redemption arc? Does it start at the Game Awards? Do they find it here, or do you think at this point Marathon is donezo?
I don't know if it's donezo, but I also don't know if they're going to be at the Game Awards, because we were just talking monies for the Game Awards last episode. And how are they doing on monies at this point? If they just had to pay out the artists of the assets they stole, are they going to want to throw more money onto the Game Awards to get their 30-second spot? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's possible that they, on the other hand, it's possible we see them at the Game Awards, and that's why she just made the tweet that was like, hey, we're all good. Because they're like, hey, can you put something out before we show again so we don't have to deal with all the haters in the comments? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do fine. I don't think it's going to do what they want it to do.
Yeah. I think Arc Raiders is doing what they wanted it to do. Which I just saw. I don't think it's on the Flash News, but from Alina Analytics, reportedly Arc Raiders has sold already 7 million units, which is on par with Battlefield 6, and in all intents and purposes, it's selling like a Call of Duty game right now. And listen, that doesn't mean it's going to continue to sell big gangbusters, right? It could be, it could start petering out or whatever. But like, yeah, I think Marathon has missed the moment, and they really need a compelling loop to really get people on board. Because everything that I have heard from inside the house was like, the shooting's great. The shooting is Bungie. Like, it's freaking amazing. But the inner working mechanics of what makes extraction shooters fun is not there. And the fact that it does do the reset, whether you like it or not, is definitely a thing that is a big problem. So I think there are problems to address for the game. I think the scary thing is the only way that they get this right is they keep doing these tests, but make it more public and available. And yeah, start with something a little bit more earnest than whatever that quote was, and hit the reset button. Just tell, like, real talk. I like what Arc Raiders did in terms of like their little like docu-series they did with No Clip. It's phenomenal, by the way. Go check that out. Not just because I'm a stand for the game, but I'm a stand for Andy Dwyer and his team over there. But they need that moment of like, okay, listen, we messed up. Like, we did this wrong. We are listening to you. This is what we've done. This is how we've listened to the community. This is your feedback. This is how we implemented it. That's how you get back to then talking about the game and how you've changed it for the better and actually getting hands-on, But
I hope it does extremely well, because I think a healthy Bungie is super important just for gaming as a whole. So I hope it does well. It just, I don't know, man. There's something weird about the whole thing.
Yeah. I don't think it's got the juice at this point, but I'd love to be wrong, and I would love to be accepted into the beta. Come on, let's do it.
Whoa, let me in, Bungie. Don't shoot your finger guns at the camera.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, hold on. Did Light write you a letter of recommendation for that?
That's right. I do have a license to kill with these bad boys.
Oh boy.
All right, gang. Gotta run. Gotta go fast. It's flashes. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, we got a big show that I didn't know. Let's go. Kyle Stevenson, you wrote this in here, right?
I did it, but I could read it.
No. I got it. Shovel Knight Studio Yacht Club Games says it's, quote, make or break and relying on its next game's success. Now, in an interview from Bloomberg, co-founder of the studio, director Sean Velasco, says the game sales will play a big role determining the future of the company, including whether there is one. Quote, it's make or break. If we sold 500,000 copies, we would be golden. If we sold even 200,000, that would be really, really great. If we sold like 100,000, that's not so good. Given that Shovel Knight has sold more than 3 million copies since 2014, some may believe that the studio's target for Mina the Hollower should be manageable. However, marketing director Celia Schilling pointed out to the publication, quote, your company is only good as your last game, unquote. The implication then is that if Mina the Hollower doesn't hit the sales figures Shovel Knight is hoping to reach, it may potentially spell curtains for the studio, which, according to the article, has already, quote, churned through most of its capital, downsized and put a second project, a 3D Shovel Knight sequel, on hold. Kyle Stevenson, what are your thoughts on all this, big indie guy right here?
Man, I hope everything is okay with Yacht Club after Mina. Mina the Hollower's fantastic. To Evan in chat, what it was supposed to release on Halloween, they needed a few extra weeks for like some extra polish or whatnot, to make sure it's the best that it possibly can be. I think they're gonna do okay sales wise. I really do. That could even be a fun little thing at Shadow Dropping next week during Game Awards. That'd be fun.
Ooh, okay.
Because playing Mina at a PAX and playing the demo during Next Fest a few weeks ago at this point, it's really, really good. So I hope people go out and buy it. But again, like Yacht Club, they make nothing but stellar things, even though it was just Shovel Knight. But even the spin-offs have been really, really good too. So, yeah, I hope that team's great. I would love to see a 3D Shovel Knight. I think that'd be killer too. But yeah, I don't know. Tough times.
Yeah, I want them to do good. I think they are doom casting a little bit for the click. Of like, hey, remember, we're still here and it's make or break. Wink, wink, and nudge. And it very much could be. It very well could be. But like, you have a massive audience. I think you're going to be just fine. I also think from reading from it's not Play Nice, but one of Blood, Sweat, and Pixels, one of Jason Schreier's books, talking about Yacht Club, and he actually did one of the interviews with them, so he's pretty close to that team. From what my read of that studio is, their eyes are definitely bigger than their stomach in regards to their plans with their IP. It's not that they don't make really stellar stuff. They do. Shovel Knight and its expansions are known for being some of the best, 2D side scrollers. It's just like they really thought that like Shovel Knight would be on lunchboxes type of thing. Like he would be on, side by side with something like a Mario akin to. And I'm not saying it's a indie phenomenon, one of the first true indie darlings, right? But I also see this team maybe expanding a little bit too fast and trying to do too much at once and landing them in this kind of predicament. And I think it kind of illustrates that not just do big studios have problems with scope, but also indie ones do as well, if that makes sense. Did I say something profound or did I say something dumb?
Sounds good to me.
Makes sense. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Sounded good to me.
Yeah. All right. Cool beans. That said, Light, are you excited to play as a little rat with a shovel and he goes inside the ground?
He doesn't have a shovel.
He doesn't have a shovel?
No.
But he goes inside the ground.
Because that's the type of animal he is.
All right.
Or her. I don't know the gender of Mina.
Or
how they identify.
I haven't played Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
So Mina the Hollower wasn't necessarily on my radar, but I know Kyle has been talking highly of it for a long time now. So that definitely makes me intrigued. It'll probably be one of those things that like I don't play right out the gate, and then you guys keep talking about it, and I'm like, I'm gonna play it, and then I play it, and then I love it.
Hell yes. Mina, it looks like it's a lady mouse. There you go.
Perfect.
You got it right.
Thank you.
gender reveal. It's pink. It's Mina. All right. Helldivers 2 PC install size dropped by almost 80% just 2 months after Arrowhead said hard drive space made it difficult. It's cool. It went down from I think 150 gigs to 25 gigs on PC. So shout out to you PC dorks, finally getting something right. A limited edition Genshin Impact DualSense controller is coming to PlayStation 5. They're really just becoming Xbox. We've run out of IP. Here's this controller. Please buy it.
Why don't I hate it?
It looks cool.
I'm also
I
sick.
won't get it because
like,
I don't play the game, but I
Yes.
like it.
I don't. It looks like Breath of the Wild kind of to me.
I'll tell you what I like most about it. I like that blue color.
Yes. Yeah. It looks like the shrine colors of Breath of the Wild. That's why I like it so much.
I hate that I like that so much.
Well, Kyle, I got a question for you. In news that only Kyle Stevenson cares about, or do you care about this? Sony has announced and soft launches MLB The Show mobile on iOS and Android. This comes from Wario64, but it's also on the description of the YouTube video. So Sony San Diego announces we are taking MLB The Show mobile live in the Philippines. Realistic baseball gameplay on iOS and Android. We're testing, learning, and building toward a broader availability. Kyle Stevenson, are you changing your VPN to Philippines as we speak?
No, I'm good.
All right, fair enough.
Because once the PlayStation version of Spy by Wrapped comes out, I played enough MLB The Show this year. I don't need to play it on my phone.
What if you earn trophies on your phone?
The only way that I would play this is if, so the in-game currency in MLB The Show are called stubs. If I earn stubs in the mobile version, if that is tied to my PlayStation account for next year's game, that's the only reason I would play this.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Enough. Well, Tommy writes, again, just like you can too, head on over to Discord or go on YouTube and whatever.
Tommy threw this in chat earlier and I wrote it down. So
okay, cool. How do you feel if AI was used to improve / update the announcing in the show? I know AI is not the best, but ... the show gives little to zero effort updating the presentation.
I'm still anti-AI. I don't want them to use it at all. But they need to do a better job of updating the commentators and how they talk. Because if I hear one more damn story of this commentator getting a suit when he used to play in New York City after he hit a home run against the Yankees, and it's the same stories over and over and over again. But again, that's a me problem because I play so much. But it's not great. I'm hoping that this next edition, which rumor has it is going to have a New York Met on the cover, and I'm so excited.
Oh shit! If that is true, I'm actually.
It might be Juan Soto, and I'm so excited. I hope they take a big leap in presentation side for the next one. I think the gameplay is still really good. There's still some faults in it, of course. Like if I hit a perfect, why is it a ground ball? Or why if I mash it and it's not a home run, what are we doing here? But so there's some stuff there, but presentation definitely needs to hear a big time.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Tommy in chat goes, did you know that he loves the Orioles organization and it feels like a family? Yeah, I've heard that a million times this year. I don't want to hear it again.
Listen, I'm going to ask Gronk for my opinion on this.
Please
I
don't.
Know. No, I think, listen, again, if the person goes, yes, I agree to this and writes it down, on paper, they're getting residuals and all that stuff, cool beans, go for gold. But I wouldn't want it used in a way that takes food off the table from actual people. That's pretty much my stance on all that.
Sure.
That said, let's talk about some AI fucking slop. Sony accused of using generative AI art for PlayStation Advent Calendar promo. This comes from obviously where I gotta push Square, but as you can see here, PlayStation's doing a little Advent Calendar advertisement right now. You get entered to do giveaway. It's real stupid. It's
No,
costing
I
them
actually
every
think
ton of
it's
things.
really fun, and I'm kind of
Yeah?
annoyed it's not available here in the States.
Where's it?
What is
Where's
it?
it available? Yeah.
Canada and Europe, from what I can tell. So it's like if anyone isn't aware of what an advent calendar is, it's like the lead up to Christmas Day, and you usually open up a door every day and get a little gift, or just in our house we just have it where there's a new picture that the kids do. But for this one, because I signed up for the Canadian one because it allowed me to. But it gives you like games you can play and PlayStation trivia to earn tickets every day, and then you can use those tickets to enter a giveaway that's new every day. So like on day one, it was a year of PS Plus, or the runner-up was a $20 PSN voucher. They have like an actual PS5 console as a big prize, DualSense, other kind of
cool.
digital things, and every time you enter a giveaway, you get one of these avatars for your PSN. So, like, it's a cool idea. I kind of wish it was in North American, but, like, I'm not going to use any of these avatars. They don't look great.
They look like shit. Like, why are they not? They're not. None of them have to do with PlayStation. Mm-mm. Here's this shitty AI wizard with flames on him.
I'll tell you right now what they used. Ready? That first one is like God of War, Zeus, but he's evil.
Fair.
Helldivers, nondescript Helldivers. Cyberpunk, Watch Dogs, Red Dead Redemption in space, or Outer Worlds in space. Like,
I love how the Cyberpunk guy, if you aged him up and put flames behind him, is the flamey Zeus guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a shitty. I don't know. What's this guy's name? Beast from X-Men?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen, I think Tommy writes in, big anti-grok guy here. Yeah, big same. Most of it's garbage, as what we've seen right here. It's like half the time when these companies use AI, it's not actually for anything beneficial. It's just for literally the most forgettable shit you'll ever see in your life, you know? So that's disappointing to see. PlayStation, be better, man. You know, come on. I get it. It's a free little promo, but like, advertise your guys, you know, advertise your IP.
They could have reached out to every single one of their studios and been like, hey, just someone draw us one little character in a little box. Cause like they already do that when one game drops, every other studio does little artwork. They could have done something small like that. It doesn't have to be anything huge.
Put a Santa hat on Kratos. They call it a day. Like,
come on. All right, gang, we're getting a little long in the tooth, but I still want to know what you've been playing. So, gang, take it away. One game each. Let's not get too crazy.
You can't box me into one game each.
You definitely can edit you down to one game each. Go.
How dare you? I hinted before, I bought games on Black Friday that weren't on sale. I picked up Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, which I think is fine. It wasn't my favorite. I didn't really gel with it. The other one I bought on Black Friday, I'm having way more fun with, and I think it needs to be in our action category for the Platties. Shinobi Art of Vengeance. It's really good. It's really pretty. It's a Metroidvania. It's awesome.
Nice.
I didn't put too much time into the third one, but I did pick up Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Likewise.
Oh my god. It's just as good as when we played at SGF. Right. It's a great time. I got a little frustrated because one of the challenges in the actual level that we played at SGF was like throw 5 guys in a hole or off the stage. I was like, okay, what is the throw button? But I realized there is no throw button. You just have to punch and kick them into the hole. It's like, okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah. It's a fun time. I'm really liking it. Right now, I don't know if it's on like is this better than TMNT, Shredder's Revenge? But like, this is, again, trippy games. They know how to make a beat 'em up, man. So good. Sorry, continue.
That's it. I'm also playing a secret game that I won't talk about until I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Secret game. I see you. Like, what say you, miss? What have you been playing?
I haven't been playing much since we've all been sick, but I did play more Ghost of Yotei today. I think I said this a couple weeks ago, I started an Animal Crossing island again on my new Switch. And I've been having a lot of fun with that. And I'm actually trying to like make it cute and have a design and not just like playing it and just doing like the little things.
Yeah.
But also, fortunately / unfortunately, my daughter, who is now 4, loves Animal Crossing now. And before, she would just kind of like run into trees and like not be able to do anything. Well, now she actually knows how to play. So she gets the tools out and she talks to people and she drops stuff and she sells stuff. And the other day I went on, every single one of my flowers was picked. And she got into the terraforming tool, and all of the roads I had made, she dug holes into because she wanted the grass back. She didn't like the roads.
Love this.
So, and then I went to one little grotto area, and there was a bunch of like the stars on the ground, and I was like, oh shit, all of my what are they called? The fossils. All my fossils are in one area. And I dig them up. Nope, it was a bunch of seashells. She buried seashells in the ground. So she tricked me into thinking that I found all my fossils. So it is the cutest thing because she knows how to get all the tools out. She knows how to do all the stuff. But I also need to like find my old Switch and have her play on my old island because I'm tired of all my flowers being picked and all of my roads being destroyed.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Shout out to Baby Light, though. I don't think Owen would be able to do all that because he's also 4, but I don't think he can.
She does get frustrated. Like, she's like, I want the shovel with the hat. And she can't figure out how to get there. Like, she got there on accident a couple of times. Or sometimes, like, I don't have any of the ramps yet because I'm broke. So I just have the vines. And sometimes she can't climb up the vine because she'll still have, like, her shovel out. And she's like, she won't climb up the vine. And she gets really angry because she's been trying for, like, 15 minutes to get up the vine. Also, every time I go, I have a different skin color, different haircut and hair color and eyes, and I look different every single time. It's very fun. But anyways, then also the thing I've actually been playing is I started Winterborough on my rogue ally. And that is very cute. I'm having a great time with that. I'm not super far into it yet. But I'm absolutely loving it. I think it's a great game and everyone should give it a try. Much more survival-y than I realized, but super cute, super fun. Definitely recommend it.
Nice.
I'm also going to eat a cheese stick, so don't mind me.
Hell yeah,
okay.
cheese stick.
So here, I'm going to share my screen first and foremost. This is what I want for Christmas. It's a DIY
I want
anvil.
a hippopotamus for Christmas.
From Arc Raiders.
Go away.
It's my favorite gun in the game, and I want it. It's $75. You guys can split it amongst yourself. It'd be the best Christmas I've ever had.
Okay. Send me the link. Would you?
Yeah, there you go. Light's a good friend. Kyle, he was like, oh, give it a rest.
I was going to text Kyle and say, hey, do you want to split this? But sure, yeah, I'm a great friend. I'm the best friend ever.
Hell yes, brother.
Joe is the type of friend that is like, yeah, spend $80 on me, but hey, I'm going to get you something from Five Below.
100%. Thinking about picking up something from Goodwill for this kid. So yeah, no, I mean, listen, I've been playing more Arc Raiders, getting ready for my expedition. I am becoming toxic in the game. I am seeing the 2008 Joe begin to resurge and become toxic and evil. I make fun of people who try to kill me and can't throw grenades correctly. I'll tell them, hey, you throw grenades underhanded. Like a lady, stuff like that. It's real fun. People say I give great prep talks because I like to like hype people up before the game. So, that's what I do. I just rally the troops, give them inspirational speeches. That's what I am. And we go in and I want to ask you guys a question here. Who is in the wrong? You ready?
Probably you.
Well, wait for it. I'm not going to say who it was.
Okay.
But
yeah, make us impartial so we don't know.
Exactly.
Okay.
Totally anonymous. We're in the middle of a night raid. Okay. There are 3 of us. We're getting attacked by another team. Okay. And as we're running away, 2 of us fall into a ditch. The 3rd follows. And while we're convening on, hey, which direction should we go, left or right? Someone wanders off because they're, quote, checking our corners and runs into a team. As we are saying, hey, let's go to the right, They are under attack. So the other two go and help them. While they're helping them, we crack one of the bad guy's shields. So one of us runs in without telling the other two and gets killed. And then that team beats us. But soon after they beat us, that team gets third-partied and dies. Who's more in the wrong? The person that said, hey, the person that went left instead of right, or the person that charged in?
I also love how we were like, make it impartial, and you didn't.
What'd I do?
I assume you're part of the two that went to the right.
I'm not saying it.
Joe's the one who went to the right, but then charged in when the shield broke.
Yeah. 100% it was.
All right, but whose fault is it? Is
The
it
person who broke off from the group in the first place.
$1,000,000%.
Thank you, Luke. You were wrong. He goes, "You're
How
so."
did I know that was Luke?
Yeah. He goes, "You're so wrong for that." I'm like, "You shouldn't have broke off from the group because he always wanders."
Yeah, don't wander.
Don't
also,
wander.
does not surprise me that Luke is a wanderer at all.
No, he gets distracted so easily. I make fun of him because I'm like, "Hey, look, there's magnets here." You know, get 2008 shows coming back. Thank you for that. Also, I've been playing Marvel Cosmic Invasion again, really enjoying my time with it. I'll give full thoughts probably next week on it, but man, tribute games don't miss. And then finally, last but not leastly, I rolled the credits on Dispatch. Whoa, what a game.
We told you.
Going for the plat. It's happening. Slowly but surely, though. But like immediately once I beat that game, I was like, I can't say goodbye to these characters, and immediately jumped back into another playthrough on a different run.
Can I ask you a question? Do you agree with Light and I that the Dispatch minigame is a lot of fun?
It's way more fun than I thought, and I'm way better at it than I thought I was going to be. Yeah. It's actually a ton of fun, but I really love these characters, and it really feels like The Boys meets Guardians of the Galaxy without falling into like we're corporate superheroes, but like, corporations are evil type of, they don't get libbed up too much from that. They're just like, this is just something that happens in the world, and like, but it's a good organization that helps people, all that stuff. They don't go deep into that. I think they're making a really interesting world that I don't know. I want more stories in this place. And
Okay, and also keeping it spoiler free. So we're going to keep very generic here.
Very.
Do you agree how there's the one character where I thought there was going to be a deeper story there that then they didn't go to?
Yes, and I would like that expanded upon in a season 2, because I think their arc, again, that's why I'm playing it again.
Mm-hmm.
I want to choose them instead, because I want to see more behind that person's arc. I don't so I'm gonna hold judgment there, but I'm gonna say yes right now.
Okay,
I think
and
their
let's
arc
plan a
is a little
spoiler cast
vanilla.
that we can do, like separate from the post show, separate from their whatever. Let's do an
100%.
actual separate post, like spoiler cast episode,
Yes,
so we can talk
100%.
nitty gritty details.
Because it's so good. You guys need to buy this full price. It's a platinum rated. It's so good. If you missed the old Telltale games, this literally Wolf Among Us was the bar. They exceeded it on almost every way. I understand some complaints where it's like, oh, your choices didn't really matter. I think there are some not to say disappointing, but like it's going to lead you into an outcome. Sometimes there is a big repercussion, but sometimes it's just that thing happens just a little differently. And I could see where that bothers people.
Copium Hopium, could we get Wolf Among Us 2 at?
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
It was announced a long time ago. I really want to see more.
Let's go. Yeah, no, Ad Hoc Studio, y'all. What an incredible experience. Incredible. And listening to the Friends Per Second podcast interview on the game and how it was made, man, oh man. It's just remarkable. Go play that game. That's it, gang. That's it. That's all of what we've been playing. But I want to ask you guys.
I would also like to put it on record. Joe was like, all right, you guys get one game each, and he talked more about the games he played more than both of us combined. Just want that on record.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted people to tell me that Luke was in the wrong. That's all I really wanted.
Sure.
Oh,
I get it.
Could Dispatch have been another one of your game of the years?
It's definitely up there. No, like,
Yes.
like I am very happy that it is on the Platty's Game of the Year list or nominees. I think it's well deserved there, and yes, it's very high on my list. Okay, gang, are we holding on to something? Anything? I'm sorry, I'm a hypocrite.
I got packing tape.
Hell yeah, I'm holding.
Ooh, what's that, Light?
My ebony dragon claw.
What is that from?
Skyrim.
Oh, the runes.
Key to unlock the circle doors.
Gotcha.
Could you give that a little spin for us? Yeah, I want to see the other side. Oh, that's cool.
Nice. I don't get the reference, but
and
it
it's
looks
about the size of my hand.
That's awesome.
And I have man
that's
hands.
Really awesome.
So.
You're here first, folks. All right. Kyle Stevenson, prepare the drop. Here are the latest steals and deals coming to the PlayStation storefront.
Hey, guess what's coming out next week on December 8th? Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 hits PlayStation 5. Also on December 8th, for everyone in PS Plus Extra tier and above, I believe. Skate Story from Devolver Digital and Sam Ang. I can't wait for that one. Also on December 8th, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut hits PS5. December 9th, this game took over the internet for a little bit. A game about digging a hole comes to PlayStation 5 on December 9th. I know that was like it had its spotlight in the indie zeitgeist, I guess, earlier this year. December 9th, Unbeatable that comes to PlayStation 5. Cannot wait for that game. That's going to be a good one. Also on December 10th for PS5 and PS4, Montezuma's Revenge, the 40th Anniversary Edition comes out. Wow. Mutant Football League 2 comes to PS5 on December 10th. Code Violet comes to PS5 on December 12th. And finally on December 12th, Terminator 2D, No Fate comes to PS5 and PS4.
Hell yes. Sounds like a pretty good list of games. But man, you guys gotta relax. Okay? There's like 2 weeks
I feel like that's
thing.
it. I think that's it for the year.
That said, it's time for, unfortunately, the last segment, but our favorite segment of the show. It's time for the Sony Pony Express.
Yeehaw!
That's going into one audio feed. I am so sorry. Go for it. Take it away, Kyle Stevenson.
Stingray writes in, question for the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw. Celebrating the PS5 version of Red Dead Redemption, what have been your best shenanigans playing it? As always, take care.
Best shenanigans.
A couple people in chat could probably share some stories from my epic adventures of trying to get my platinum in RDR2.
Yeah.
But one of the more sad moments is I had a horse named Floofy. I talked about her last stream. And I got off of her on a train track bridge to go fishing.
Oh, no.
And she got squashed by a train.
Oh, no.
And I tried to reload. She was still dead, and I actually cried. On stream, I actually cried. And then there's another time where I don't know what happened, but basically I didn't save, and I thought I saved, and I had done a bunch of challenges, and that I died, and none of it saved. Like we're talking hours worth of challenges. So I had to leave the room, and Mr. Light had to play, and I just laid in bed and cried for like 15 minutes, and then I came back with cheese and bread. And I just ate cheese and bread the rest of the stream to numb my pain. And then also hunting the legendary beaver. We had a lot of jokes about that because we are very mature.
I get a vagina door from 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, Reese goes, didn't you have to leave and go get some emotional support cheese? I did.
I love the blue
I
bees
did.
and horse. That's the cutest, most admirable thing I've ever heard. Oh man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, I mean I got a lot of Red Dead stories, man. It's that is literally one of my favorite games, most played games. The games that I'm the best at. Again, I was literally ranked 246 in the world. I was good in that game. Love it. But honestly, just like trying to obtain the zebra mount online, that was a whole lot of fun. That was just the journey itself. Us running up against like the 8th best player in the world and having like a rivalry with them because we would just keep trading back and forth. Good time. So yeah, Red Dead. I'm very excited to play the I guess remaster at this point version on PS5. Just because I want to experience that game again, but I don't know when I'm gonna have the chance to do that. But yeah, great question, Stingray. Great question.
Beckham writes in, "Hey there, Trophy Room Try podcast. With there being an abundance of gaming simulators out there, is there a simulator that does not exist that you would like to? Love the show and love you three as always. # release the trophy list."
Well, Beckham, it's already out, and you know what? It's a pretty remarkable list. Okay.
For those wondering, you have to go on Joe's PlayStation account to see.
Sure.
Yes.
Just like Kuno Guy says, it's a great list.
He stealthily did it, I think, after the post show last week with not much fanfare.
He's like, I'm just going to do it now. And he just did it.
Yeah.
We listen, the episode well on the after show will tell you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know.
It's paywalled, so.
There you go.
I know how to make a buck, Joe. Unlike you who gives out the goods for free.
Well. What's a simulator out there that doesn't exist that you would like? It probably does, but that you would like to exist?
I don't know. You know what would be fun for me as a sports fan?
Go for it.
Just like a stadium simulator. Like, let me just run a stadium. I don't want to, I don't need to play the games or whatever. Let me just run the concession stands and set prices and stuff like that. Because there were MLB The Show back in the day. I think some Madden back in the day. You were actually able to set concession prices and stuff, like in franchise mode, which I loved. That'd be kind of cool.
Anxiety simulator.
No, don't. No.
You're in my brain.
Nope.
You're worrying about everything. You felt a weird pain in your chest, and you have to. You have like little arrows and where to go. It's like, think about death. Try to think about something else, and then something fun like that. Existential dread. That'll be fun.
I don't know. I feel like anything that I would want a simulator for, there already is one. Like the games that I enjoy like organization and that sort of thing. So like they're already out there, the ones that I would want. And the ones that I can't think of existing, I don't necessarily want either. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah. I mean, a Power Wash Simulator really scratches that itch, I feel because like everybody likes to get like something that's dirty, clean it, and it's a nice sheen to it. Like that's a good time,
But also
well,
it's not necessarily a simulator, but like unpacking, for example, is like a moving simulator. I don't know. There's a lot out there. Supermarket Simulator. I haven't played that yet, but that looks like it'd be fun and right up my alley.
I put 30 hours into the trading card game shop simulator on Steam last year. That was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, what about like parking simulator?
God, no.
K-Park. Ooh, got this.
I am the queen of a K-turn. Don't ask me to parallel park, but if you need a K-turn, I'm your girl.
I
got that 3 points down.
Is that just the actual technical term for a 3-point turn? Is a K-turn?
That's what we call it in my area.
I didn't know. I was about to say, what is a K-turn? But 3-point turn. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
It would be fun to have a sim game that like takes place in one of the worlds we already know. So like Tavern Sim in, Skyrim. I don't know. But like something like that could be fun. Like it's a sim, but it's a different take on it and it's in the world that you like. Or flight sim. Well, they kind of already do this, but like flight sim, but like Star Wars Outlaws, and you're flying this spaceship there, like something like that could be fun.
Cantina simulator. Come
Ooh,
on.
Diner
Karen
Dash?
Simulator?
Oh my God.
You could have like a Diner Dash game in like,
Let's go. Let's go.
I guess, the cantina.
Yes.
I would love to ask Jeannie a clarifying question in chat.
Sure.
She says an OF sim.
Yeah.
Do you mean an OnlyFans simulator?
I would assume. I'll show it.
That'd be interesting, but also, I don't know. That sounds like a Gooner game.
Your Patreon. Exactly.
What's the platinum list look like for that one? Find the happy button.
Yeah, Jeannie says yes. Okay.
Yeah.
That,
Okay.
Sure.
The pink.
There is one? No way.
No way. You get an achievement from a guy from high school following you.
No, it's the teachers. Your
Oh,
old high school teachers.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
God, my third cousin subbed to my OnlyFans in the simulator.
Yikes. Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, okay. There's a market for everything.
Yeah.
I would like a
Oh.
cantina one though.
I got to tell you guys about this story. I hopped on
Okay.
to work on Monday and I had to go on Steam to search for something. I clicked in the search bar and the most search for a game, because I have no safe search on my Steam, just because whatever, because I needed that for Next Fest chart topping things. When we did our post show, I was showing all the things. I forgot to turn it back. There's just a porn game as the number one search and bought game in the search bar. I was like, whoa, okay, cool. But hey, we're banning games about horses apparently on the Steam pages. There you
Horses.
So Dustin from IGN
go.
just came out with some more info on that, and it sounds like I completely understand why it was. I'll have to find his tweet so I can get the exact wording. So
Sure.
keep talking. I'll get back to you.
Sure.
Kyle Stevenson, what's the next question here?
Yeah, and then Prime writes in question for the Sony Pony Express. Yeehaw.
Yeah.
So Battlefield 6 had a free trial week, and by the end of the week, I ended up buying the game because I am having such a good time, even though it was only 15% off, and I was hoping for a better deal. When Cyberpunk 2077 came to the PS5, there was a 3-hour trial for PlayStation Plus Premium, and before my 3 hours was up, I bought the game. It was also 50% sale at the time. So my question to the trio is, has a demo or trial convinced you to buy a game or not buy a game that you were excited for?
Man, remember demo discs?
Oh, they were the best.
There's just so many.
Remember when they
games
came
back
with the
in day.
magazines?
Oh, the
Oh.
best.
Brute Force comes to mind, man. And Brute Force. Bring Brute Force back. Microsoft, ignore the pleas for Banjo and Kazooie. Bring back Brute Force. I'll make an Xbox podcast. I'll talk about all the things Phil Spencer's going to talk about. Brute Force. Let's go. Let's do it. But also, like, Battlefield's a good one that comes to mind. I remember playing a trial for Battlefield and then, like, buying it and it not working on my PC great. So many of those examples when it came to me trying a PC game as a kid. Yeah, I don't know. What say you, Kyle?
I can't think of a trial that I tried out to go, I'm going to buy the game now.
Yeah.
I can't think of one.
I was kind of, this isn't fully accurate because I had already played it, but as you know, like I was a WoW girly growing up, and I played on my grandpa's old account and then I lost it, whatever. And when I was considering on if I wanted to buy it, it was like, do I actually want to play this or just have fond memories because I played it as a youth? Blizzard does a trial where you could level your character. At that time, it was like you could level your character to like level 20 or something, and then you had to pay after that. So I did that, and I was like, no, I'm addicted and I need this game again.
God bless. God bless.
Okay. So it was Destin, not Dustin. Destin said horses shows, quote, abuse, depictions of slavery, physical and psychological torture, domestic abuse, sexual assault, and suicide. It also implies that someone is, trigger warning, R-worded until they die. It's implied someone commits necrophilia on the corpse. And then the game originally had a miner riding a naked person because the horses are actually people in horse masks. So then that led into a bunch of people being like, oh, so you're saying that art shouldn't be free, whatever. So it led into like people just wanting to be angry online. But it's like, obviously they're
That's pretty
free to make
intense.
whatever game they want, but I completely understand why Steam doesn't want a game like that on their page.
Right.
Yeah.
Because like I could see where themes like that are in movies and they're in theaters, but like you also very much like know that going in, right? It's not any of that type of stuff.
And also, again, you can choose to make the art that you want to make, but that doesn't mean that people have to platform it.
Right.
And I also think it's interesting with the timing of everything that's going on in the world right now, with certain things coming to light and trying to come to light. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. And those are a lot of heavy themes in one game. If it was one or two, but all of those in one game, that just seems like, I don't know. To me, I wouldn't touch it with 10 foot full. And I understand why the platforms that are saying they can't sell it on there are doing that.
Because cause like you'll see like what Kyle says, like like the porn games on there, but like they're very much that, right? So I do understand I understand the debate, but it's very much one of those like it's not a black and white issue, very much shades of gray. But I think I fall in line with what you're saying, Light, which like you can make that game, but we don't have to platform it. Especially if like if there was like a known creator that could create something really like impactful, then maybe there's like a case for that, right? Like there's a lot, like I'm thinking of like something like awful, like 12 Years a Slave. An amazing film depicts a lot of that, right? Awful stuff, but really hits you in such a way where it's like, it makes you think differently about life, right? And how we treat others and all that stuff. But like if it's just like some guy going, hey, I'm making it could be some like, I don't know, bullshit bad 2D game. It'd be like, I'm doing all this. It's like, you don't have the cachet to spend on something like that. That makes sense.
I mean, I've definitely played some heavy narrative games before. I mean, like Mouthwashing last year is very heavy in its narrative, and it's very, very good. I think my issue with this whole thing is just how, so kind of brings it up, is like how the storefronts communicated that. Yeah. And like, it seems like the Epic Game Store last minute pulled it, and like you could still redeem it on Epic if you had a key through other sites. So like, Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. It
is an interesting conversation, to be sure.
Definitely is. Yeah.
And it's definitely, like everything, there's more nuance to it. And having not played the game, I don't know, like maybe there is a bigger story behind it that talks about these issues and why they are issues and all that stuff. But it's on paper, it just reads interesting to me. Like, why do you need all of that in there? Especially the stuff involving a minor. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I know that was pulled, but it's just, that's.
And apparently, like, the guy's description of the game isn't even, like, it seems like that the creator himself isn't also being forthcoming about the game. It's a lot of things. Like, honestly, it sounds shitty on all levels. And, like, if I'm a platform holder, again, I'm like, I'm not risking this
But
shit.
Again, communication should have been clear. And that's the issue with every platform across the board. Like, I'm having that same issue with YouTube. It's all the AI auto stuff. And then you can't get in contact with a real human being who tells you X, Y, Z, here are the issues. It's impossible. So that is a big issue. It should have been a clear statement from these storefronts. Here is why this game can't be on our store. And they're probably thinking, this isn't the first game we haven't let on our store. So why do we need to make a statement for this one? But especially now, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Streamboo.com. Remove this space.
Oh, no. All right, gang. I know we're running a little late, but I want to get the rest of these questions out here.
You
Take
got
it away, Kyle Stevenson.
Koziosko writes in, good morning from Australia time, Trophy Room Trio. I'm a gaming dad of 2 daughters who love gaming, hell yeah, and have a severe backlog. The other day, I got the platinum for Spider-Man Remastered. What a masterpiece. Congratulations. My question is, what is a game from your backlog that you really want to play, but may not have the time for? 2026 games have been at a new level. Cheers for all you do, and hoping to pick up Arc Raiders soon, so I may see Joe during our Christmas/summer holidays.
That's right, gentlemen. We shall play Ark. Experience the true game of the year, my friend. What's in your backlog? Light.
I was going to say exactly what Jeannie said. Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, yes.
I'm still in Act 1.
What say you, sir?
I don't know. Might give Indiana Jones a whirl.
Man, it's so
We'll see.
good.
We'll see.
That's a game I got to get back into. Yeah, I think Indie's a good pull. Mafia as well. Like looking at it, it's a game I've been wanting to play, and I think it hit the price level I was comfortable to jump onto. So I think after Expedition 33, I will jump into Mafia: The Old Country. Pretty sure. Yes. Great question.
Tristan Wonderland writes in, how you guys been? My guess is why, or my question is, I guess, is why do I hate turn-based games so much? I can't play them. I don't think it's fun to stand there and wait my turn to make a move, since if you were really in a fight in any universe, you wouldn't stand there and say, okay, now your turn. Sadly, it takes so many Final Fantasy games away from me.
It's a good question. Because I'm like the same way. I'm like, I can't stand here. Come on, let's move. Let's do something. It gets too much like chess. I would like to say, turn this question around a little bit, going, what makes turn-based games click for you? Like, because I know Expedition is one of your games of, one of your favorite RPGs, and it's hard for me because I'm not a turn-based guy, but even I was enjoying my time with Expedition. So
I think you have to reframe your thinking on it, because sure, it's not realistic. Like, you're not going to be like, okay, I'm going to throw a punch. Now, what are you going to do? And like, sure, that's not realistic, but I don't play my video games for realism. So I would suggest reframing your thinking of it more as from a tactical standpoint. You have to plan out your moves and try to think what their moves are going to be. And that's what I was doing when I was playing Claire. I was like, okay, this character is going to be my setup character. So every time I play as a Verso, he is going to mark this. He's going to mark the enemy. And then when I get to Mael, she's going to do this move so that she has 3 more points so she can do this skill. And when she does this skill, it auto lets her have another move. So now she's going to do this move, which sets her up for CL, who can do this. So you have to think about it in a more like, what is this going to lead to? Which is it's going to lead to? So it's more of a strategy, more tactical than just the fast pace, like going by the seat of your pants type of set. So if you don't like the strategy side of things, then I don't think you'll ever really like turn-based, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be your cup of tea, which I know is frustrating. Like if you want to play some of the Final Fantasy games or things like that. But I just think you kind of need to reframe it. Like, this isn't a game about being quick. It's a game about planning out my moves and how can I go about this fight in the best way. I do think Clair Obscure is a great entry point for that, because it has a mixture of both, where you have to do the active dodges or parries while also doing the plan, and that could kind of be your gateway drug into some of the others. But yeah,
I'm a longtime lover of RPGs, turn-based, from when I was younger. Light hit it perfectly, where like it is more strategic and planning out your moves, and in some of the turn-based games, not knowing what order is next, being like, all right, do I take this time to heal now, even though I think they're low on health, and risk, dying, or do I go all out on offense? And like actually taking your time and not having to worry about dodging or parrying or whatever. I also really like it for, there's so many games where I want to just marvel at the visual aspect of attacks. And I think if you're actively doing it, like I love FF7 Remake and Rebirth. I love that style of combat and whatnot, but there's sometimes where I would love to see the actual destruction of throwing a fire spell out. And I think turn-based allows you to kind of like, same thing with Claire, of like, wow, look at how cool this ultimate move is, or this ability is, and gives time to like, I don't know, truly feel powerful, instead of worrying about, all right, I hit this, now I got to dodge immediately, or worry about swapping and gathering an item or whatnot. I like being able to plan and soak it in.
And this might not be the case for everybody, but for me at least, it forces me to understand my character better and my moveset better, because especially for like, I keep using this example because it's like one of two that I've played, but with Claire, you have like all the different stains and stuff that you can apply. So you have to think like, okay, what is this character going to be? Even Final Fantasy, I was assigning like, okay, this is going to be my healing character. This is going to be my DPS character. This is going to be my tank character. What moves best fit for them within that mindset? You have to actually fully understand their moves, because if you can't just spam your attacks, you have to know, okay, what moves am I going to use and when am I going to use them and how am I going to use them? So again, going back to the strategy side of it, but also like it forces you to slow down and actually learn your character and what they can do.
Yeah, I like that. Actually, reframing the way of play actually is going to help me out a lot. I like all that.
Yay.
Yeah, because that's my big hang up too. It's like, because my thing's like, yeah, I wouldn't throw a punch. Like, listen, Alex is giving me shit in the chat. It's like, breaking my immersion. I got ADHD, Alex. I got ADHD. But like that actually, I think, will help me think about it.
Here's the other thing, and shout out to Assassin 4233 with the $5 super chat. The more realistic a game is, the more I won't play it. If I want to play Forza or Gran Turismo, I'd get in my car and drive. I want to fight aliens and throw fireballs.
Yeah.
But like, Joe, one of your favorite games of all time is Baldur's Gate 3. That is all turn-based, baby.
It's true.
and it's really, and the thing that Baldur's Gate does really well is exploring the space and environments. Like, what if I knock this chandelier down on top and do damage, and like actually exploring the space a little bit. I think turn-based is great for that type of stuff. And like XCOM, you kidding me? That is technically turn-based. It's strategy.
No,
but like,
I know. There's some games that like it makes sense for me, and
absolutely,
others it doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a good XCOM, which I'll never be able to actually beat, like, because I'll always lose.
Talk about a platinum I will never get.
Never in a million years. But yeah, no. Great question, great super chat.
Final question.
The
Sony Pony Express.
Yeah.
Comes from Loki Gamer. First time question. Thanks for writing in. Appreciate you. Can you add a best DLC / expansion award and best debuted game IP? All love if not. Thank you.
I like those suggestions.
I do like those suggestions. Yeah.
Should we add one or both? What do you think?
Maybe we just plop them both in the dock for now and then see if we can come up with enough.
Because DLC, off the top of my head, I can think of the Liza P expansion.
Think of Indiana Jones. Running out of room.
No, there is another one, like just on the spot.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. But if we just pop them both in the dock and then we can kind of talk through it and see if we have enough for both.
Yeah. Because like best game IP debut, I think is a cool one, and you could like Expedition and like Dispatch come to mind, but even like something like Ball Pit as well.
Yeah.
Like that. Great questions. That said, great show. I did not expect it to run over 2 hours. That's for sure.
I know at the beginning, I was like, we'll be done early. There's not much to talk about today.
Nope. I had to spend 30 minutes on, is Luke wrong? Obviously he was. I
love how both Kyle and I knew exactly who you were in this situation too.
1,000,000%.
100%. Thank God.
There's no shock and awe there.
All right, gang. Anything you'd like to spotlight before we get on out of here? Mr. Kyle Stevenson, you go first.
Mr. K set pretty much everywhere. We are 15 days, 2 weeks away from the Indie Game Awards. Oh my goodness. Stay tuned to 61indie.com and 61indie on YouTube for watching that the day of. Very exciting. I'm very stressed. I'm very tired, but you know what? It's going to be great. And tell somebody you love them. We appreciate you so much here. It's that time of year where I personally get a little bit like introspective and reflect on what I'm thankful for. Thanksgiving kind of kicked that off. So I'm thankful for everybody. I appreciate y'all so very much. So Dwayne, the Geoff Keighley Game Awards are next week. The Indie Game Awards that I am helping produce is the 18th.
Yeah, it's a cooler one.
Yeah. Well, according to Joe, it's not. So like, you know, it's
not. I mean, Platty's first, then it's a very close second.
Sure.
Keighley wishes he had what we have over here. Okay.
Exactly.
That's true.
This production. You kidding me? Oh, he has a mystical old vagina door. Woo-wee. Kidding me? Like anything you'd like to highlight before we get on out of here?
Just my normal stuff. Gaming content, lightweight gaming on YouTube and Twitch. Haven't posted a lot on the gaming channel because I've been sick, but I just recorded Moriote today, so go check that out. And then for movies and TV shows, lightweight reacting. I'd appreciate it if you all went and watched my Fight Club reaction that just posted today, because YouTube is screwing me over and it's pissing me off. But basically, long story short, anytime I post a video, it suppresses my channel for 72 hours. And I literally I go from getting hundreds of subs a day to 0 subs a day or negative subs, which really pisses me off. And then after 72 hours, it pushes my channel like normal again and my views skyrocket and my subs skyrocket. So if you could help push through that 72-hour buffer, that'd be awesome because it's really pissing me off. So go watch my Fight Club reaction at Lightweight Reacting, please.
Listen, Jonathan Kelly writes single channel audio, unfortunately for this episode, but usually it's multiple. So we're on Jeff's level there, all right, most of the time when I'm not messing up. You know where to find me, at Mr. Badbit on all socials, at PS Trophy Room on all socials. If you like what you heard here, and I don't understand why you wouldn't, please consider hitting like, share, subscribe here on YouTube. It really does help us out, helps grow this channel. Also, head on over to Apple and Spotify, like you winners over there. Look at that, y'all, Sweden showing up, helping out, you know,
bunch of Swedes in our viewers.
Love to see it, love to hear it. Thank you all so much for literally tuning in each and every week. When we get like the posts where I've seen a few already where people are like, you're our #1 show, man, that makes my heart sing so much. So thank you all so very much. And yeah, hey, listen, if you head on over to patreon.com/PSRoom, but if you can't do all that financial stuff, and I get it, it's Christmas, share us your Spotify wrapped stuff with us, because it really does make me feel nice. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, I love y'all. Keep your wits about you, keep hunting, and keep playing PlayStation.
Bye, love you. And for the algorithm, Metroid Prime 4
Donkey Kong Bonanza,
just Halo,
Arc Raiders,
Vagina Door,
Heroes of the Storm, Half-Life 3 confirmed,
Elder Scrolls 6,
Steam Machine.
Ooh yeah.
Happy Button.